That's a dance move. I stream in two different places. I stream on Twitch and I stream on YouTube. It's a two-parter thing because there's some people in my chat. Sorry, feeling sleepy all of a sudden. There are people that don't like watching it on Twitch. Either they don't have a Twitch account or Twitch just doesn't run well for them, so they prefer it be on YouTube, and I am totally okay with that. What it also means is I gotta pull out two different chats, which is also fine, but it does mean I have to. Hey there, Matt. What has been good? Game volume is too damn loud. Absolutely. Oh, it is too loud. Turn that down. Excuse me. Came here too damn early. Matt, I'm not gonna lie, you've been fucking up since the moment you came here. Oh man, you're doing alright. Hey Caleb. Hey Dean. Is this a meme now? Is this the new meme? Is everyone saying my name wrong? I'm tired and slightly hungover still. Oh, I'm sorry, Matt. Have some pancakes. They dilute alcohol slightly. Although I've never been a genius about getting over hangovers. Hey, Hipster Mario was good. Ba, 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 ba. Yeah, game volume is fighting me a bit today. That's weird. I thought I turned it down. Oh, wait, I think I know what's up. Hold on. Yeah, it's that thing that I did with speaker volume. Enhancements.
Hang in
there. Alright, I think it's better. What are we watching this time? This time it's Persona 4. It's something I do every week. Yeah, every single week. Whew, I had a long day. Did a lot of stuff driving around today. A lot of emailing people, a lot of voice acting stuff. Doesn't matter. We are getting into the game. We are transported back in time. We're going back to high school when I had a giant white guy afro, and that is absolutely true. Back in high school, I had a giant white guy afro. It was huge and stupid looking. There's still a picture of me somewhere with that white guy afro, and it looks so goofy. It's that type of thing where when you grow your hair out too much, it like cuts off right here, so you could just see my eyes cutting through my goofy hair. Yeah, I've always hated my hair every moment of my life. That's alright. Because that kind of stuff don't really matter in the long run. Nah, who am I kidding? We're all hair envious of Protag here. With his blank expression. You know, anime has really done something to my art style. I was drawing some I was sending some character designs to a friend the other day, and every single design he thought was a woman. They were not. They were men. Oh, wait. That's right. I'm not here. I did a save state. Load saves. No, a different save state. There it is. That's right. Oh my gosh, that's right. I was so tired and running around with Webb and oh god. Gosh, damn it. And I had to run around and grind because I wasn't getting all of the guys and Webb was getting on my ass. Ugh. What's everyone saying? Afro Dradex. Yeah. Also good to hear you were Bob Ross on Another Life. Speaking of Bob Ross, you were good in that Undertale project, by the way. Real talk. You did good. Thank you, my man. Thank you, Matty boy. You did pretty good too as Sans the man. That was a fun project. Is a fun project. It's almost done now. I really thought that it was going to end with episode 10, personally. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, Retro Arcade Monkey, first off, is Matt from ThoughtCan. But also, he and I were in a dub together. Dubbed by a friend of mine. What are these guys' weaknesses? Oh, thank goodness you started me with the Wind Boy. And we were working together on a project. An Undertale project. He was doing Sans. I did Asgore. And I also did the promotional art thumbnails for every single episode. So that was really fun. But we're up to like episode 10 now, and I really thought we were going to start wrapping up, but apparently there's a lot more of the dub that needs to get done. I think like maybe 2 more episodes and then it'll be over. Whew. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, no, the Undertale dub was great. It got me back into dubs, and I'm actually doing a dub for a manga soon. And I got a callback for... I'm not in anything, but I got a callback for Zelda Dungeons Link's Awakening manga dub. They really liked a certain ghost that I voiced, which I thought was interesting. I thought the one that I would get is the tight-casted, older, gruff-sounding guy. But whatever. What's the chat saying? I can relate about the hair thing. I just started to straighten my hair to anime style, and I like it. And I like the look. Hey... Nice. Yeah, we both have the scene together at the end. We both have a scene together. Really? Interesting. Looking forward to it then. Everyone excited for Hayden to grind? I know I am. Webb, did you just stay up just for this moment? I like to imagine you did. What is this guy's weakness? Absolutely nothing. Oh, well, let's bish him then. By the way, for all you fans of the episode of VR Chat where nobody could fucking hear us talking, yeah, they need it. I recently figured out a way to fix the volume issue. For those that don't know, I did a stream about VR Chat, and it was super duper fun. It was like a 5-hour stream, but all of it was hilarious with me and Skylar playing. But it was completely ruined because Skylar and well, it's Skylar's fault. It was completely ruined because the VR Chat audio was too quiet for OBS to pick up. I had no idea. It sounded fine to me, but for some reason the way OBS picked it up, it was too quiet. So there was just a lot of us talking and then nothing. Just absolute silence for like 10 minutes or 30 minutes. It was really annoying. And yeah, that was our life for a little bit. It was great. But, I should just use Sonic Punch. But no, I realized how to fix it. Apparently this specific problem has come up, because I found the same exact problem on a VR Chat forum board. So I should have the problem fixed by now. And I hope to do another VR Chat stream. And hopefully this time, it'll be hilarious. Because VR Chat is, right now, my favorite thing. Because I'm coming to realize something. As I get older, I'm really moving out of my shell a lot. And I'm coming to realize I really love socializing more. Which is something I thought I would never be good at. But ever since working at my pub and talking to more people and having to work at my school and like fucking be in charge of group meetups and having to call people and email them and blah, blah, blah. Suddenly being in the adult world makes me appreciate sitting down and having conversations with people and going to public meetups and parties and stuff, and talking to people and having a good time. And VR chat is a very light experience of that because you can just run in and immediately have a chat with someone. It's kind of funny in VR chat, and especially on the internet. And this is a very strange philosophy to have. Maybe people won't share it with me, but talking to people on the internet is a lot like when you talk to people drunk. Like, because of the anonymity going on, people are slightly more crazy than they would be if they were off the internet. And it's not because they're genuinely, like, weird guys or anything. It's just because they're on the internet and they're playing, like, these characters. You know, it's exactly like what I do. And that's exactly like when you've been drinking too much and you suddenly let things get away from yourself. It's not exactly because some dudes can get absolutely fucking slammed and then it's a different scenario altogether. And then it's not exactly a fun time. It's more like a situation that you just kind of want to get away from. Or maybe laugh at from far away. Jesus Christ, Yosuke. Why can't I do fucking anything without you fucking up all the time? But yeah, no, the loosey-goosey nature of the internet and VR chat is much appreciated. And it reminds me so much of when I go out for drinks with my IRL friends, in a way. Just because everybody is suddenly just a lot more friendly. That being said, though, you can bump into some assholes on VR chats. I know that I have from time to time. And also, I do a lot of dudes that, like, are very full of themselves. Like, are so far into whatever character that they're playing that it's just so fucking cringy. There's like a guy, there was an anime girl walking around doing a Brock Sampson voice, and you think that would be hilarious, but it was really awkward the way that he would never ever break his character, ever. I don't know. It's hard to explain unless you're right there. Maybe it's the fact that he just wasn't a very good actor, but he was trying to act out this part. Will you stop? Thank you. Oh my god. Stop it! Stop shooting Chia! You piece of shit! Alright, should I crack the skull? Come on. That one Russian guy we're playing the drunk can comes back. No. That one Russian guy, when we were playing VR chat, was fun. In the death run. Oh, yeah. Yo, I love the death run. Do you remember the little girl character? That was the best. And, McBread, my continuing comrade. Oh, yeah. All of it was great. It's just... if only they could hear it. If only they could actually hear what we were talking about. But that really was Brock Sampson. No, wait. Samex. Samex, don't do that to me, okay? It wasn't Samex. It wasn't Brock Sampson, okay? Alright? You don't play with my emotions like that. It makes me sad. I've never actually watched Adventure Bros. I hear it's very cool, though.
I couldn't do it.
It got back up!
I can't believe it got back up! Sorry, he just sounds so goofy. Revives the net? No. Shit. Just to say on SP, I guess. Let's heal her up. I just don't want dead people. Hey there, Vel. Hey there, Dazzer. Are you using DU Recorder? No. Explain DU Recorder. This is not Persona Gold. This is not Persona 4 Gold. This is for the PS2. Trying to make sure people don't die over here. What the fuck was that thing telling you? Alright, one enemy down. Oh, what was the giant cat? Oh, well that's my boy Teddy. Teddy is a character in Persona 4. He's your friend and not at all a serial killer. I promise. All I'm doing is healing people. Just whatever. This is the grinding stage. I knew this was going to happen. Shoot me, you fucking piece of shit. Just kill him.
Woohoo, Chia-chan! That's
You guys have no weakness. Fuck dudes that have no weakness. There we go. Oh boy, here we go. Ooh, I want that. Oh my god, I want that. Who's the master? Is me. You got Saki. You see another card. Oh boy, this again. What is that face he's making? That's a face. So the dog comes in. Do you want to see what happens? Sure. You drew the upright sun. Skedaddle, skedoodle. Your dick is now a noodle. You're more likely to appear during... Persona cards are more likely to appear for shuffles for a while. Hey, I like the sound of that. Are those bears? I can't tell. Except those. Oh, what, the enemies I was fighting? No, those were cops with giant holes in their chests and donuts in their mouths. It's as stupid as you think. It's definitely my favorite Persona game. Oh, yeah, no. Persona 4 is really great. I prefer 5, but until I get my PS4 fixed, I can't be streaming it. Shame on you for not playing Persona 4 Gold, by the way. It is a pain in the ass, actually. I'd love to play it on the Vita, but I also wanted to stream it, and the way that I do that is, first of all, I need to get a PlayStation TV, which is not too expensive. But then I also need to get Persona 4 Gold, which is not too expensive either. Like, a PS TV is like maybe 30 to 40 bucks. The Persona 4 Gold is like 20 bucks. So that's already $50. Then I need to get a better capture card, because the one that I have now is just not working correctly. I try to hook it up to things, and it just doesn't. I need to backtrack. And it doesn't want to register. It doesn't want to, like, pick up what I'm plugging in. I've plugged in HDMI cords, and most of the time those do work, but even then, it will still not work. For example, I was trying to record some Shadow of the Colossus HD the other day, and it just was not picking up or registering when I opened it on OBS. And even when I opened it on the software that came with the game capture, this one would be Roxio. So then I need to get another game capture, and in order to do that, that would cost... I don't know. The last time I looked it up, it ranged from like 70 to 80. Fucking god fucking damn it! $70 to $80. Don't you fucking slap me, you piece of... What the fuck was that? Don't you... Oh, shit. Oh, it is fucking on. I am fucking livid. That would... I really need Persona. I really need ProTag up.
4 enemies left.
What's the weakness? Basically, it would cost around like $170, I think, to just buy all of this stuff. So I just don't care enough. I just want to stream it for like my peeps and show them this really awesome game. And I could play Persona 4 too. Persona 4 for the PlayStation 2. Yosuke, why do you do this to me?
Yosuke, 1 enemy down.
1 enemy down.
Don't hit him with fire, because I'm pretty certain they're going to be...
I can't defeat it.
What the... Whoa, shit! Oh, good. I'll get fucked. No! Oh, thank goodness. Oh, wow. We're on a roll.
It got back up. Beat it.
Okay, okay. I'm liking the looks of this. This is not Danganronpa. Not all bears are killers. He's definitely my favorite, except those ones of those bears I can't tell. How have you been? Been alright. Sorry, I need to keep up with the chat. I no longer have a friend to help me with the chat here. Oh Lord, please. Hit him with the slap. Bitches talk shit because they got no sacks. Woo! That's what Filthy Frank says, right? What company made this game? Atlas. I'm here. It is I, Visabot. Hello, Visabot. Welcome. Son, I need to be in the hospital! It looks like the face of the Solaire sun. It actually does, yeah. On the card I was looking at earlier. Hell yeah. There's a really weak one here, right? Yep.
Yosuke pounded an
Get
enemy.
fucked. You're fucked.
You hit its weakness.
Well
Smart
done.
move, Sensei.
Good move, Sensei. Sensei, I love you.
All right, good answer. Ready or not, here we come.
Got an apple. Got nothing but cards lately. I'll chew away from the mic for your guys' sake. Oh, thank you so much. They're all the same. Look at the pixie. Hey. Natataisha. Do I need Natataisha? Altataisha is pretty good. Do your filthy Frank impression and say, your hamster is not in heaven, it's Your hamster is not in heaven, it's decomposing! Fuck you, Sledge! Fuck you! I joined the stream, but fuck you. Hey, Matt. Maybe I didn't want you in the stream then. You ever think about that? You ever think about that? What would I get rid of? I am level 16, so the Titan... No, the Titan one is mine, so, yeah. God damn it. Sensei, I'm definitely not a killing teddy bear! Maybe I'll just get rid of Senri? I don't really know what that one is. Okay. What's good, dude? Dia Magajam. What's Magajam? Kill info. Silence is one flow. Deals light fire. We have fire. Yeah, I'll be Senri. That's the worst filthy Frank impression ever. Oh, damn, Matt. I'm not seeing you coming out with the hot, filthy Frank impressions. And by the way, who made... Oh, shit, are we back at the... Is this a good thing, or... Oh, wait, this is... Yeah. Sure, we're saving. His scary Mona Lisa face is really unsettling. More likely to appear. Okay, so I got the exact same thing. Cool. Hey, Hayden, are we best friends? I guess so. Mabufu? Oh, no, wait. Valkyrie. Is it Valkyrie or is it Mabufu? Blah, blah, blah. I joined Hayden, but I'll drive him insane. Maybe, you know what? Maybe I want to do all this on my own. I don't see why everyone around here is like, oh, well, I would join, but I'm just too good for Hayden streams. Maybe I want to do it all by myself. What if I'm perfectly content right here? Talking to Konohano Sakura. Yeah, that's a name. Sensei, I'm definitely not trying to blah, 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 blah. Also, I can do that JoJ like a real pussy slayer. Don't even... The fact that you say fucking pussy slayer, you gosh dang nerd, tells me that you probably couldn't do a Joji impression. Alright. What does this guy do?
Yikes! This is one tough enemy.
Holy shit! This guy!
Counting on you.
Let's Do a bash.
That's some thick skin. One enemy. Fight.
Jesus Christ, am I gonna get fucked? Oh boy. Does he just have a lot of health, or whatever? I just hit him with everything. Pretty sure fire is not going to. Well, okay. Fire was more than effective. When are they gonna take a bath? I don't know. Dirty shit. I can't wait to start making jokes about Shadow Kanji when you get to him. Yeah, Shadow Kanji is pretty good. Alright. Leo? He doesn't seem to be weak to anything. Never mind! Alright, get fucked. Swing, swang, bing, bang. Alright, that was piss easy. Excuse me. I won't even save on this one. I won't even save on this one. Pretty sure I'd like that. Yeah, Archangel. Archangel's cool-ish. Cannot retain any more personas, but I don't know if I want to sell him out for anything. Sakimetama, just discard it. Go. Archangel? Yeah, just discard it. No. Discard. Hayden, stop pressing the button when it comes up. There we go. You see another card. Oh, hell yeah. What the shit? I'm fairly certain I've not seen this one before. The Empress Arcana is about to do something. Do you want to see it? Yeah, dude. Do it! You drew the Upright Empress. All party members have been restored. Hey! The effects of Sun Arcana have been replaced. God, can you imagine me playing this without save states? Just getting fucked left and right. Well, this grinding session's doing pretty well. Let me just go down one more level. Gold hands are different than any of the other enemies. Oh, hey there, Senna. By the way, I don't think I said hi to you yet. Are you okay, Sensei? You're not dying. Alright. Guys, everybody keeps making fun of me because I like regular kanji. Women! Don't listen to Matt. I think your impression, opus great, is great. Thank you, Ratchet. Oh no, it's Kaipora... It's Kaipora gay boring you? What? Oh my god, Hayden's a strong, independent gender. Holy shit, we are all going to... Holy shit, we are all going to die? Wait. Is there more to do back there? I still got pretty good health and pretty good SB. I could go further. I meant, holy shit, we are all going to die! Jesus Christ, I thought you meant something different than that. There's no need to panic, man. It's only a video game. None of this is real. Yeah, 3 of the dumbest fucking... I hate these guys. It just takes so damn long. Alright, let me experiment with something.
Hang in there.
This is really unintentionally funny. I have that sound effect.
We won.
Okay. So, rushing fights with the cops is minimally helpful. You know, I should probably start healing dudes. By the way, I was brought it up on my last stream, but guys, what if I did a series of Pokemon? Would you guys be down to clown with that? Because I got a pretty good emulator for Pokemon Heart Gold, and Pokemon Gold was a childhood game of mine. So I'd love to play it in a more updated format. I think that'd be a lot of fun. But would you guys be into that if I did it? Well, let me know. I know Love would really love if I played a Pokemon game, so he may be on that series. But would you guys want to watch a Pokemon series? Just curious. Those cops are going to have diabetes. Holy shit, dude. Now, yeah, the subtlety with their... Fine, all right, there is one more enemy I gotta get. The subtlety in that character design is impeccable. They really had to sit down and think hard about how they were going to design those police officers. Like, my goodness. It's almost as subtle as the Dick in the Carriage monster. A monster that... God damn it! The swinging of the sword is really inaccurate.
Enemies, they caught you off guard.
They caught you off guard!
Go for it. It got back up. Hurry and beat it.
Got back up and fell down again.
Go get him.
So who's next?
Oh, we could have ganged up on him, couldn't we? Yeah, whatever. Yeah. Senna, if you got any hot advice, probably just send it to me over the Discord, because I will definitely check it. Although I don't know if I'll be doing anything extensively strenuous this time around. Feels like this is going to be kind of a chill, grinding episode. Oh, damn, son. Someone just passed me.
Show them your stuff.
Missed one time and then didn't miss the other time.
This enemy's weakness.
This enemy kind of sucks!
That's some thick skin.
I mean, not exactly. It's, just making sure. Yeah,
Use up. Persona.
For Sony!
hell yeah.
Down. Keep at it. Let's go, partner.
Oh, here we go. No, just no. I don't want the mana ring. I just came out of the portal holding a 40 and a blunt. Do you really want to test me right now? Was that a... Oh, that was Phil. Yeah. I stopped. I'm going to be real with you. I kind of stopped watching Filthy Frank after a while. It's just kind of like, all right. A lot of it was starting to sound like the same thing. I got a lot more into his music, which I'm glad that it took off. Maybe if you beat Persona 4, hey, I'd be down for Pokemon. Hey, all right. I intend on beating Persona 4. But the thing is, the more I play at a game, the more tedious it starts to feel in my mind. So I think at some point, I'll take a break with Persona 4. I'm not tired of it just yet, but I know I will get eventually. So maybe when I'm like halfway through the game or something, I'll take a break and I'll start up like a Pokemon series or something for RPG night. Just something to get my mind into a different... Oh, fuck off! Get my mind into a different game.
It's unbearable.
It's unbearable!
Yuki-chan, that was lovely. This enemy's weak to wind skill.
Oh, thank goodness.
Because guess what I started with?
Bada bing.
Yosuke,
Let me do it.
Oh, fuck off. Why did you have to do that? All right.
John, that's one.
Arm. Chop. Sure. Wait, Dreadix. Apparently all this... You stopped making video. Yeah, I know. Wait, Dreadix. Wait on what? Even grinding needs a lot of advice in enemy types. What am I waiting on, Senna? If you want something for RPG night, how about Nier Automata? Oh, yeah! I fucking love Nier! I didn't play much of it because, again, my PlayStation 4 broke. But, yeah. Yeah, if I got that for Steam, the Steam network, I could easily stream it. Yeah, I dig it. Apparently all this pink guy spastic stuff was legit seizures he was having, and it was causing him legit physical pain and issues, so he just focused on doing music as Joji. Interesting. Wait! I remember that. Yeah, he talked about it somewhere. Yeah, he has, a certain condition where, he kind of struggles between, epileptic fits. And doing the whole pink eye thing was... I don't know if he necessarily said he was having fits during that time, but it was a really easy way of, like, setting him off. Acting all out there. And so, for his own physical sake, he needed to take it down a notch. I think a lot of entertainers, especially physical ones like that, get into a slump where they're like, oh, I'm a physical comedian and I act all crazy and spastic, but I just keep doing it and eventually it starts fucking killing me. What's this do? Nullifies stat bonuses to all foes. I don't really see the point in that. Up the hell carrot in a dick character? Dick in a carriage character is what I meant to say. Also, don't think too hard on that one. I certainly didn't.
It's weak to hugs and reassurance.
Well, that did nothing. Why did I waste my... I'll just hit them all at once. I completely wasted my one chance with...
Yuki-chan beat an enemy. Keep going.
I'm completely blanking on his name. How could I do that? He's my favorite character. Wow, that sucks. Ran away. Alright.
Oh, Chie-chan, that was beautiful.
Chie-chan, that was really cool.
Counting on you. Persona. That's it, Yosuke. One enemy. All right.
Chicken just scored.
Ready or not, here we come.
Hell yeah. Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday you said tomorrow. Yesterday you said tomorrow, so just do it. Do you remember that shit? That was that was absolutely gorgeous. Would you like to use a key? Fuck no. Steel... Did I say Steel Panther? What did that say? I love it immediately. Equip. We back? I think we're back. Hello! Yeah, I don't know what that was. It just decided to poop on me for a second. In other news, I'm trying to buy a better controller because the one that I have is good and all, but it kind of keeps crapping on me and disconnecting randomly. So I've tried to stop by several stores and look online for a better replacement. I think where I'm going to end up is with... Is this the room with the boss? No. Okay. I think what I'll eventually end up with...
Okay, Yuki-chan? You're low on health.
Thank you. What I'll end up with is getting an Xbox controller, because those are typically pretty helpful. God. The sword swinging thing is not... Oh wait, I didn't get the enemy manager. Maybe I did. What the fuck are you?
It's not strong at all. I'm sure you can
What kind of enemy design is this? He wasn't afraid of circuses or anything. This is ridiculous. Okay.
Counting on you. It's not going down. 2 enemies left. Soda.
Stealing the enemy out.
It's over.
It's over.
So persistent. Take this.
Wow, okay, so they're weak to nothing.
Oh, Yuki-chan,
Shit.
that was lovely. Counting on you. Persona.
Alright. Fuck, fuck, fuck.
Are you okay, Sensei? Someone heal him.
Shit.
He's in
Shit.
danger. Help.
What the fuck?
Yosuke's hurt. Someone do something.
Shit, shit.
Oh, Sensei's back on his feet.
Holy shit. No, heal me. I'm gonna die. Holy shit. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Oh boy.
Yuki-chan's health is too low. Fix it.
Everyone's health is too low. My god. What the fuck was that? Just chained everybody. Yeah, up you go.
Sheesh, that hurts. 2 enemies left.
Just kill one of you. This is not gonna kill him, but... Ooh, confused. I can deal with confused. No, 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 no. Alright, I'm still alive. Okay, cool. I'm sorry, but heal myself. I can't die.
Chie-chan's really hurting. Heal her.
Maybe I don't give a heck about Chie-chan. You ever think about that, bear? I think about that.
Enemies. Charge through him.
I can just die.
Take this.
Yes, there we go. One down.
Chie-chan. That's one.
Okay. What's this do? Chance of fear. Ooh, be kind of nice. Please, please be stunned, please. Our bullshit.
One enemy.
I'm fine.
Fight.
I need to get angry. Hayden, this is a cat
Persona.
in a not real event.
I can't defeat it.
I can't defeat it. What a hassle.
Someone finish it off.
Oh, hell yeah. I should probably revive Yosuke.
Chie-chan's really hurting. Heal her.
It's over. I
tries in doing it.
It's tough.
Why did it throw a bunch of getaway? Bullshit!
Yosuke, don't give up.
Just fucking kill the damn thing. There we go. Alright. Ooh, that looks cool. Fuck, no. Alright, oh wait, I think I already have all these. This game has good music. That is true. Yes, that is the one I wanted. Yes? I'll do it once I'm done streaming. Streaming. Yeah, I got the sign up. I didn't tell you though. You sure? Could you turn it on? Okay. Orobas. What do you do? Is that Jet Jagga? Skill info, the physical, the blah blah, nullify stats. Aha. And then you, good sir. Fire. Hysterical slap. Okay. And then nullify stat bonus on all foes. It's like kind of cool, I guess. And what's the strength thing? What's the strength thing? Slightly better. Deals light physical damage. Yeah, I think this one's slightly better than Narutashi. Cool.
Congratulations, Sensei.
Congratulations, Sensei. You're really cool.
So who wants Web on stream? Well, that's up to Web,
My
really.
life's in danger. Can you heal me?
My life's in danger. What a dramatic thing to say. Alright. Starting to run low on SP. Ooh, but I have an item for that. Who would I give it to? Who needs it the most? I kind of do. Do you mean this stream or stream in general? I guess I was talking about this stream. I have Web on streams all the time. Or, well, not all the time exactly, but most of the time. Excuse me. I just really, really had to go there. Oh, there's presents. Could it be Kanji-kun? Open the door and enter. Hell no. I'm gonna go back the other way? Back the other way? I was trying to do like a dramatic head cock for that. Didn't quite pick up, did it? Want to know the reason for foot fetish? You want to know the what? For what? The reason for foot fetish? Oh, fuck off. The fucking shoe thing. Why can't I just like sneakers? Huh? Why does it gotta be like a foot fetish thing, alright? How is that my fault? How is that not just you being weird? Huh? I was trying to redraw those shoes, though. The shoes with like metal plating on the outside. It's cool. That seriously sounds like something fun. Chie always gets hit with confusion. Don't hit me with... Yeah, okay.
Chie-chan's all confused.
Chie-chan's confused.
Nice. You can win with your eyes closed.
Alright, strong to win attack.
It's someone else's turn.
That's not good. My Bufu is my enemy, or my best friend.
Good work, Sensei.
Haha, F you, that's a funny name. Yeah, it is, man.
One for all and good answer.
Well, if all we're doing is grinding and goofing around and stuff, I think it makes sense to go web in here. Although, I'm just about to have some plot-related stuff happen, because I think I've exacerbated the entirety of this castle. Because I'm starting to run low on SP. So I think I'll need to call it a day with the castle. The new Netflix documentary, I Married a Teenage Fungal Foot. The deconstruction of the evolution of Hayden's foot fetish. All leading up to the climactic love scene between him and a foot through the hole in a bathroom stall. Uninterrupted, unedited, no music, just uncomfortable sloshing sounds. Well, I know one person that I don't want to have in my streams tonight. His name is Skylar. I think I've gotten every single enemy on every single floor. Oh, wait. Speaking of the devil. One more. Someday I'll get player advantage. Someday. Oh, God. Fuck these guys.
Three enemies. Careful.
Hit him. Hit him.
Hang tight and go
No.
for it.
Damn it.
Two enemies left.
I couldn't do it.
Jesus Christ.
That's some thick skin.
This is the way I'm hitting two people at once. Yup. And dead.
I broke a sweat.
Stop fighting and fight! Visaba when Hayden starts getting into a fight with his co-host and ignores both the chats and the game. That is not true. God damn it, I opened up fucking Skype again. Oh, Web started calling. Oh, shit. First I need to close Skype. You fucking useless ass Skype. I really should get rid of that off of my window. Off of my taskbar, because I never use it. I use it like a once in a while when my one friend is like, oh, no. How are you today? Oh, no. I'm not streaming tomorrow anyway. Because I am a sleepy boy and I want to take a break. Okay. We'll get Web in here and see how it goes. Bringing Web in.
I can't hear you.
That's because I wasn't talking.
Wow.
I know.
Because your icon was green.
The what? It is green. Oh yeah, it's
yeah,
like
it was
always
before
green.
you started talking. So I was like, Hayden, I can't hear you right now.
Like
What
I'm
the
just
fuck
one
is wrong?
constant. That's how I always open conversations with people. I'm just like, yo, what's up?
Oh, here I just thought you just entered a conversation screaming, ah!
I can do like a really like upsetting shouting voice. That was a sentence. But I always hate doing it because then it hurts my throat afterwards. I can also do.
Yeah. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say I can do a really disgusting cough, and that really hurts my throat too.
Oh, I can do a horrible, like, unsettling laugh. I did it once or twice at work, and the one woman I work with, I did it once when we were in our creepy basement part of the store, and she's like, "Never ever do that again."
Oh damn! You freaked her out, dude.
It freaked her out so bad. And to give you an idea, the store's basement, it looks like a set on Saw.
Oh damn, dude.
Yeah.
Scared the shit out of her. You guys were in a scary place. I think that
Let's
you were
see if I
serial
can do the
murder.
laugh. Let's see.
That is. All right, I get the point.
Ow!
Yeah, it's pretty unsettling, isn't it? I think what's unsettling about it is that it just keeps going on. Like, you think, like, oh, yeah, okay, I get the joke, and then you just keep going, and you're like, all right.
I get it. I get it. You sound like a fucking disturbed clown.
Sound
Just
like a
shut the fuck
wind-up
up
doll,
already.
okay?
Just scream really loudly and pop up in my face and just let's end this night of FNAF.
FNAF. How many? All right, so Webb, how much FNAF do you play on a daily basis, and are you still scared of FNAF?
I play it on a daily basis of 0%. I enjoy watching other people play FNAF and me never ever touching it. Other than that one fucking time I streamed myself attempting to play one night of it and getting so stressed out I immediately closed it.
Aw, poor Webb.
Like, I know the entire mechanics of the game, I know what happens, everything like that, but when I play it myself, I get so stressed out and anxious, I have to close it.
There was this one reviewer that talked about that, how he wouldn't call it a scary game exactly, he'd just call it a very stressful game to play. Because,
Yeah.
like, every second you're waiting for something to show up, and you know it's going to come one way or the other, and you're trying to hold it off as best as you can, but you also have to do things in a panic. It's like there's so many things working against you that elevate your stress level.
Yeah.
I'm going to return to the entrance. I'm going to call
Which
that
is
a
why I
day.
enjoy watching other YouTubers play it and get, like, semi-scared or partially scared by it.
That's nice. I need healing.
It's fun to have in the background. It also allows me to remind myself that I can still get jump scared by things.
Jesus Christ, I need a lot of money.
How
to
about
heal.
you, Hayden? How many FNAFs have you played?
I've played none. I don't
And
play
which
FNAF.
animatronic would you fuck?
I don't play FNAF because I'm an adult. Bitch.
Now I'm just imagining you as some like 5-year-old who plays on his iPad and is like, I don't play FNAF anymore. I played that when I was 2. It doesn't scare me.
I don't
I'm
play
a big
FNAF.
boy who plays
I play really
Minecraft.
old games that no one plays anymore, like Persona 4.
God damn, you're. Wait. Persona 4 came out in like old 1990 or 2008, I think. 7 or 8.
Huh? I think so.
Let me check. Persona 4 came out in 2008. So I was in grade 11 at that time. Which means that Metal Gear Solid 3 came out before Persona 4.
Uh-huh. I'm sorry, I'm asking Senna about stuff about Personas.
I didn't notice that you were half distracted going, uh-huh.
Right. I'm
Yeah.
listening. Yeah. What now?
I'm totally paying attention to you.
God damn it, Senna. I messaged him all like, is this thing good? Like, you know, this thing that I'm going to be fusing into. And he goes, let me wait for the stream to catch up. I'm like, God damn it! That's why I wrote what it's called, so you can just tell me instead of waiting. You can't let levels too low. I am level. I'm level.
Visaba says, Web, fuck, marry, kill. Bowser, DK, Iron Bull. Fuck Bowser, marry Iron Bull, and kill DK. That's actually very hard, but I'm gonna have to go with that.
Okay. Webb, would you marry Donkey Kong? He could put
I
things on high
wouldn't
shelves.
trust Donkey Kong
No?
with marriage just because he seems emotionally emotionally absent a lot of the time for any of the other relationships in his life, and just seems to either abandon those people or lose those people in some way to circumstances created by his own doing.
I'm very affected by this. Jesus.
Just think about in all those games where DK's loved ones are either captured or abandoned by him in some way. Say such as, you know, him throwing barrels off of cliffs and just expecting Diddy to come out of nowhere and be right beside him instead of, you know, like, just opening it. No, he fucking throws that shit.
I guess. Yeah. I guess I never
And
really
all the
thought about it that
kidnappings.
much.
Think about, like, actually, the Donkey Kong right now is the grandson of somebody who kidnapped multiple women and was super sexist.
Okay, he kidnapped one woman, and that was Pauline, right?
Captured Pauline, and I think he captured... No, I don't think he captured Peach at any point.
No, yeah, it was only...
I can't think of any...
It could have been a
point in time.
personal thing. Maybe
It could
Mario...
have been. It could have been an illicit affair.
Maybe Mario was misreading the situation. Or, excuse me, Jumpman. Maybe he was misreading...
Is Jumpman really Mario? Next time?
On Game Theory. Is Mario...
Yes, I couldn't remember its name for a second because of how, like, awful it is in my mind. Not the show itself, but, like, the name.
Yeah, Game Theory? I don't know, it's just a generic name. Game Theory! Orbas. I'm going to
It
fuse...
sounds like somebody trying to make video games sound academic.
Video games...
And I'm against that.
Video games are not...
I don't want politics in my game.
I don't want religion in my game.
There's a cross in this game?
Come on, game designers, get it together. This is my favorite character because one of his attacks is hysterical.
Christ not isn't gonna save me from this shit game.
Bitch. It seems you already have this persona. It seems you already have this persona. Oh, God forbid. Are you fucking racist? Oh, you already have Titan, so, Sorry, I'm very affected by this. Oh, that's cool.
You're very affected by what?
I'm trying to fuse personas and it won't let me with some of them. Also, my head is itching.
Just make them fuck already.
No,
Jesus.
I want to. This creepy long-nosed guy, though, was all like, ew, that's gross. Do it outside. Also, you're not allowed to vote.
Hayden,
You're
is
like,
that what
Jesus.
Hayden, is that what you say to all your friends who start, like, having PDA?
Oh, thank you for
Just have that
subscribing.
voice.
You gross! You all get outside! I can't stand the sight of that!
Thank you for subscribing, Toad Kid Channel 2 for Wipeout. That is quite a name. But I love it very much. Thank you for subscribing. Also,
Webb,
it's
do
not
you
me
like the
that's saying
movie
it, it's the
Akira?
long-nosed guy.
I've seen it once. I really enjoyed it. I was very horrified. At one point, spoilers, a girlfriend dies and gets squished, and that haunts my memories. In a similar way to Aeon Flux's tongue scenes. Other than that, I really enjoyed watching Akira, and it looked very beautiful. Though sometimes the pacing felt weird, and like the ending, you have to really think about it, and it feels not fully conveyed. But that's just me from one viewing.
I see.
What about you, Hayden?
I wasn't
Since you're such
listening.
an
My
anime
brother came
twerp.
in.
Oh my god, Hayden. It's about Akira. Do you like Akira?
Yes. In fact, actually, I'm currently in the process of collecting every volume of Akira and having the full collection of the manga.
Cool. Do you prefer the manga or the anime? I know, horribly, like, intimate thing to ask somebody about their preferences.
Well, I think the manga is an interesting adventure story, but I think that the anime is a more interesting movie because it showcases this fantastical world in a more lively fashion. The manga is kind of like I won't say its art is to the standard of most mangas, but there wasn't much about it that impressed me too much until you got further into the story and the body horror started showing up. But
yeah,
all of the Akira movie was like not to be pretentious, but visually very pleasing. I refuse to say a masterpiece, but it was really a very beautiful looking movie, and I think that was one of the biggest strengths of it. Ghost in the Shell is the exact same way. The actual narrative of the story is confusing. Welcome on, Nanako. Is kind of confusing, but it makes enough sense after one or two viewings. So I like the movie slightly more than the manga, let's say. But the manga is a very fun adventure to go along with, because it goes way further than the movie ever does. Like, it...
In what way?
Do you actually know?
No, I've never read the manga. I've seen the movie, but I haven't read the manga.
Okay, so you know when the anime ends with them driving towards, like, a wrecked city after Tetsuo basically disappears?
Yeah.
So that doesn't happen in the manga. Akira comes back in human form, and he becomes like the god, and a whole religion is started in this war-torn city. So you have the two cities divided between each other. One believes in this god, and the other believes that Akira is some like malfunction in science or religion or evolution or something. And the only thing Akira wants is to create his own kingdom and destroy, and he's just this loose cannon character. So the story then follows Tetsuo's like descent into craziness because he just can't control the things that are happening to him. Akira tries to nullify them, and in return Tetsuo has to do everything he wants. The same thing goes for like the kids who are also like special, who are psychic. Except they're constantly trying to reason with Akira, but he just like rejects them all the time. He like barely ever talks, and it gets really like convoluted. Like the woman that Kaneda is constantly hitting on in the movie, she gains psychic powers, and she keeps in touch with some shrine woman who tries to teach her how to control her psychic powers, and she has like a psychic fight with Tetsuo later on in the manga, which is pretty awesome. And I don't remember exactly how it ends, because again, I'm collecting all the mangas together. But yeah, it just becomes this big long ass saga with all these different arcs and different characters having to deal with their own problems in this apocalyptic scenario. But it shows like Tokyo being this huge advanced technological city, like almost overnight in the face of this cataclysm becoming just a complete wreck. And in my opinion, a lot of Japanese stories do that a lot, and I don't think it's too obvious why they do that.
Sorry, we got really pretentious there, which is my specialty, and I thought I'd bring it down a bit by just making really loud noises. That's apparently the way to have comedy on YouTube.
Yes, I'm listening to you, I promise, and I'm not just tuning out and opening Dota 2 again.
I'm not looking up references so I can continue working on my goblin dick painting.
Well, fine. All right. Maybe I wasn't listening to you either. Maybe I was playing Persona 4. Gosh.
No, I truly was listening. That sounds fascinating. Like, it's so interesting to note the differences when things are adapted, and it's an obsession by a lot of people about whether something is correct when it's adapted or not.
Yeah. No, and that's the funny thing about it is that Akira was such a huge manga, but the guy that adapted it was the same guy that wrote the manga. So it's interesting. It wasn't like some false adaptation or like a business decision or anything. It was his decision all the way through, but he wanted to write the story to be almost like a showcase for the manga, to be like, you know, here's a taste of what the story looks like, but it's not all of it really.
Here's this 2-hour preview of almost the entire story for you guys.
Man, what am I, Hideo Kojima? Full price. Sell it for full price.
Oh my god. You know what? I need to play more of the Metal Gear Solids. I've seen my friend play Metal Gear Solid 2 and Metal Gear Solid 3, and I have played halfway through 1, and I finished 4. Which is and I played 4 first, which is the weirdest fucking thing. Because I had no fucking idea what was going on.
Okay. We are now on day 22. You have the day off from school today. What are you going to do? Jerk my dad? No, I'm going to,
Are you going to jerk Dojima's dick?
No. What? No.
Why not?
I don't want to.
But then you can have a really hot porn scenario.
No, I don't. The popular home shopping program is about to begin. Oh, yeah, this is what I do on my day off.
Oh, it has the best jingle. It is the best fucking jingle.
You've never seen this show before. This must be the shopping program you'd heard about.
Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do-do.
Do-do-do. Tanaka's Amazing Commodities airs every Sunday, Sunday, Sunday. You may purchase the products offered on the show. Hello, everyone.
Senna has a question for you, Hayden.
Yes.
Fuck, marry, kill. Dojima, Nanako, and the protagonist. And we're gonna assume that Nanako, like, grows up.
Is that really a part of it? That Nanako...
No, it's not, but it's just, it makes me feel a little bit more comfortable with her being part of that.
Alright, fuck the protag, kill Dojima, and marry Nanako as an adult.
Kill Dojima?
If I have to kill somebody...
Oh my god!
He's old, okay? He was getting closer to death than anyone else.
You just want trap you trap protagonist. I hate saying the word trap, but like you'd rather go for like cross-dressing protag.
It was pretty good. It was a
That's
good,
it, isn't it?
It was a pretty hot dress, dude. My favorite thing in the anime, I think I said this in the last time we played this too, was in the anime when they set up the dudes to do drag. He immediately was like, okay, but I want to be the hottest girl out of all of them.
Question. I wonder if somebody on the internet, on YouTube, has put that scene with dialogue from RuPaul's Drag Race.
My brother watches that show, like, a lot. And
yeah.
I don't know what to, like, make of it. Is it a really interesting show or something?
It's so much fun.
Is it?
Like, it depends on the season, but it's so much fun because you have drama, you get the more flamboyant side and more a more distilled version of a certain subtype of the what would be a good way of putting it? Gay experience? I don't know. Fuck. Just you get to have a whole bunch of really interesting things happen. You have people making awesome, cool costumes and looking their greatest, doing silly things, having comedy. acting awesome, everything like that.
Medkit combo would be kind of cool, but adios.
When Hayden cares more about a shopping channel than an actual awesome show.
Listen, all right? I don't watch TV. I listen to audiobooks because I'm a faggot, all right? Adios. Sorry, Webb.
I was not expecting that. That came fucking out of left field.
Adios. Hello. See you later. Yes. I've been reading or listening to a specific audiobook, Mogworld by Yahtzee Croshaw.
Oh, I think I remember reading excerpt from there.
Yeah.
It sounded really good, and it sounded like a really fun parody take on MMORPGs.
The only thing the only issue I have with it is I start getting invested in the actual plot that's going on, and I get that like a lot of it is like a big joke.
Yeah.
But there's a point like halfway through the story where it feels like the plot meanders around. Like they have a clear-cut villain, and the villain's supposed to be like a joke too, so it's not taken that seriously, but there's just a point where it's like, oh, there's this big villain and he has all this power and he's this unstoppable figure, and we're in a different town and we're doing completely different things, and it's as if we're completely ignoring this other guy that's off somewhere else wrecking shit. Just felt a little like meh. What also soured that was that I really didn't quite like the main protag of the story because it felt so much like just Yahtzee himself. It was like a nihilistic, sarcastic guy. I'm just like, oh, okay, cool. Who constantly talks about how religion is stupid and everyone that's religious is stupid, and I'm like, oh, okay, cool. It bleeds into the parody end of things, though.
Yeah.
And it turns back around, actually, the whole... there's a priest character that they keep using as, like, comedy foil for, like, the stupid end of religion and, like, the completely baseless reasoning that you follow a religion. Like, this guy is so devoted that he'll do the dumbest things in the name of God. And
Yeah.
it's pretty, like... surface level a lot of the time, but sometimes they get really clever with it. And why can't I go anywhere? What the shit? But eventually it turns back around in the ending, which I don't want to talk about. The book takes a really awesome turn. I've got only like 4 or 5 more chapters left, and I really like where the story is going now. So I hope it reaches a good conclusion. Then I thought of getting into the other Yahtzee books that he wrote. One of them is Jam, which is an apocalypse about jam, which sounds just delightful. What the
Jam.
Jam. Yeah. And then there was fucking... What was the other one? Oh yeah, We'll Save the Galaxy for Food or something, which is... I love that name, first off. But besides that, apparently that was a book that set up... Or no, I think there was a different book. Anyway, there was some book that set up a universe that Yahtzee is now working on. And the other books that he wrote are apparently in the same universe as this book. So I kind of wanted to get into that. Because I love universe-building stories. For some reason, I can't get
Is it because you're creating your own universe?
No, yes. I've been, actually...
Is it going to have lots of bundles of wood?
I'm sorry, Webb. I didn't know I triggered you so hard. Sorry. I really am. The thing I was going to say, actually, was, you might be pleased to know that what I'm focusing on writing right now is the Thought Can episodes, and that actually includes you as a character.
Yay!
Yeah, so I need to rework some of our designs because as I go back and look at the old Thought Can designs in like the cave and stuff, They were
Yeah.
they were intentionally very chibi, and I kind of jumped into this new style without much thought. So
Yeah.
I might go back and be like, oh, how about I do this? How about I fix a couple of things? And
Does that mean you're going to draw a new version of me?
well, it'll look slightly different, yes. I wanted to redraw you with the Hellboy jacket again, but a little more well put together. The thing is,
Cowboy jacket.
yeah, that's what you had in the cave. It wasn't too well designed,
Oh,
so you couldn't tell. But yeah, you're wearing a Hellboy trench coat.
okay.
How should you spend the night outside? Go fishing? Let's try going
You should
fishing.
go fishing.
Hell yeah! I wanted to go to the store, but they didn't let me. They're like, "Oh, you don't get to go to the store."
Yeah, you don't deserve to.
This is lame. How do I fish again? Oh, this is good.
Have you opened the fridge?
I'm about to go back home. As soon as I get done fishing. How do I fish?
Eat the pudding.
I'm gonna eat the pudding.
Eat Nanako's pudding.
I'm going to eat the pudding. Wait, what?
Also, you should eat her science project.
What? What? Why do I eat everything? You're tired. It's time to go home. I'm sleepy. Oh, fuck, wait. I just went home and fell asleep. Have you ever seen the Speed Racer movie? I have not.
I've seen it. It looked really cool. I have very little memory of it, though. All I remember is, like, this looks very pretty. I know it's one of VZ's favorites.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, VZ did talk about how it's good. It's visually really nice. I think people oversold how, like, terrible it was. I don't think it's really, like, an amazing movie or anything, but it's probably better than people say.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I think people are inherently very dismissive of stuff like that because it just sounds really dumb. It's like a Speed Racer movie. It's like, okay, Speed Racer itself wasn't that interesting anyways. Oh, Mr. Moruka is talking. Shall we halt class and take a nap? Huh? You shape up, losers. Where's your dignity? Is that what his voice sounds like? The first years are slacking off because you guys are slacking off. Tanji Tatsumi is a perfect example. Or Kanji, excuse me. That lazy
I thought it was going to be Hayden Bray.
That lazy piece of stupid trash is always ditching. I'd expel his ass from school if it were his homeroom teacher. You may not think it's any of your business, but it is! You could all be expelled just as easily, because any problems, and you earn a one-way ticket out of this place. You best keep that in mind. I hope he gets murdered. That'd be a funny trick. That'd be a really funny trick that the murderer plays. Right, murderer? Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge.
A funny gaff. A funny goof.
I think that'd be a really funny prank that he pulls. Hello, Chie. What's going on? Chie looks worried. Will you save Kanji?
No, Senna. I have not played Nier. I haven't played any of the Nier games or Drakengard or anything like that. I would love to, but I haven't been able to.
Mm-hmm. You hear the Doug Walker? Wait, what? You hear that Doug Walker? His a child molester pan pizza before he jumped on the 10th floor and landed over Andre the Creator and get banned from all industries.
What the fuck?
That's what Nothing Productive said. What's the least amount of money you could accept to use a Sega Dreamcast fishing add-on as a traditional controller? What's the least amount of money you would accept? What do you mean the least
Shit,
amount
man,
of money?
I would use that. I would love to be able to like control games, a guitar controller. Like, actually, you know what? I could. I have a connector for Xbox 360 to my computer that I use for controllers. I could connect my drums or my guitar controller and play games.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
Wow.
I just don't know what game I would play.
You know what? A couple friends of mine back in the day,
Back in the day when I had friends.
I remembered like it was fleeting memory. But I remembered I was at a friend's house and he got Donkey Konga for his birthday, and we played a little bit of Donkey Konga, but it wasn't really that great. So we were like, this just is what it is. And so we instead tried to see how many games we could play with the Donkey Konga controller. And they had surprisingly a lot, because the Donkey Konga controller had pretty much all the regular controls right on it, and then like 2 of the buttons, maybe A and B, were just the bongos. So if you're running around, like, and then every now and then you'd have to hit one of the little bongos to like jump or to attack. It was not intuitive at all, but it was funny.
What?
I genuinely thought you guys were gonna touch dicks.
We didn't. What? No.
We got bored playing Donkey Konga.
God damn it! Why does my courage and bravery have to go up to ask this fucking bitch out? I hate her. Anyways.
Then why are you trying to ask her out?
Because
Fucking
I'm
go to, like,
desperate,
Story Club or
okay?
Basketball.
Look at the protagonist. He's not getting any tail.
Is it because you're into yanderes or some shit, or just
No.
like no? What is it? Tsundere?
No.
That sounds like Hayden fully admitting in his voice.
No. I didn't say any. No. Shut up, Webb. Guys, everyone write in the chat. Webb is dumb and stupid. Doesn't know.
Everyone, listen to Webb and say Hayden needs to play Donkey Donga.
Donkey Donga.
Hashtag Donkey Donga on Twitter. Get it trending.
Danganronpa.
Fuck, you should play Danganronpa.
You were saying Danganronpa the other day.
Yeah. Fuck, that game's amazing.
It's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm regulating the audio right now, so I'm listening.
Wow, what a jerk.
I'm sorry.
How dare you try and help the chat?
I'm sorry. The music's just really good. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Ratchet.
Hey,
God damn it, nothing productive!
Listen, Webb is cool.
When he
Ha!
drinks rum, because he's an alcoholic. We found you out, Webb. Got him.
It's why I've gained so much weight. I just have to drink every day so I can stand Hayden's comments.
I feel like the only reason I'm not fat is because I don't drink. Like, I'm not a particularly, like, healthy person, or at least not more so than most people, but, yeah.
Don't you go to the gym, though?
I don't go to the gym, it's all at my house, but I got a bunch of weights, so, yeah.
Well, then you're still being more healthy.
I guess so, yeah. Also, I ride a bike, so that probably helps a lot. Bye.
Where do you ride your bike to?
To the store. And then
How far away is that, Hayden?
a few miles.
I need to know the exact name of the store.
It's Walgreens.
So, Walgreens in the Seattle area. How many miles exactly?
I said like a few, maybe 3.
Okay, so I'm gonna slowly find out where you live. That's just my goal.
3 miles outwards in diameter from the only Walgreens in Seattle. Let's see if we can
And then
find
I'm just
it.
gonna stalk you and sit outside every Walgreens in the Seattle area.
First, you gotta move
and just
from
wait for
Canada.
you to come by and steal your bike.
Steal my... What the fuck? Why you steal my bike?
Steal your bike and go, haha, I got you. And the total amount of happiness in the world will go up.
No! My happiness will go down. It's not worth it.
Yeah, but my happiness went up.
That comic is bullshit. Oh, the total happiness in the world goes up. Fuck you, Shen. Piece of shit. My life is miserable, so I'm going to complain online. I'm gonna stop doing this because I don't like being mean to Shen. Shen is cool. I want to buy a sword so I can stab someone to death. I want to go into a gun store and say that to the guy. before I buy a
What
gun.
was that? You want to say what?
I want to go into a gun store and tell the guy at the gun store verbatim, I would like to buy a gun so that I can shoot somebody with it. Can you please help me? I don't want to see it.
In the States, will you actually genuinely be able to get a gun if you say that?
Probably. You know what? Realistically, he'd probably just be like, whatever, do you have a license? And I'd be like, and if I do, then I'd be like, yeah, here it is. And he'd be like, okay. And yeah, sure.
But if you get an account at a bank, do you get a free gun?
No.
I'm just remembering a certain thing from Bowling for Columbine.
Oh, was that a thing? And it's
Yeah, where he opens a checking account at a bank and he got a fucking free gun.
the thing, though, about Michael Moore is that a lot of the things a lot of his documentaries are kind of set up. Like,
Oh yeah, like their attack interviews and a lot of things are set up, but they still like reveal some horrible shit.
yeah. There was one thing in particular where, I wonder if this was the same one, Bowling for Columbine. He was going up to doors and seeing if the doors were unlocked or not. So,
Oh yeah, and he did that in Canada.
Yeah.
And all the doors.
and the funny thing is that that was actually set up. I don't know what the actual door unlocking thing is, but apparently he did set that up. He went to like people's houses, asked them, "Can I please do this for my documentary? Just unlock your door." So yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised. Like Canadians lock their doors too. The only time where I've encountered where people didn't lock their doors was when I was in a dorm and people just keep their doors open even when they weren't there.
yeah, I can imagine that in most dorm scenarios, regardless of state.
Not at bigger universities. Like I went, like this was a smaller university, so everyone kind of knew everyone, and you didn't have really outsiders there. So like you trusted everyone. But I can see it more so now with some of the events that happen on that campus that people wouldn't have their doors open as much. Like laptop was stolen and a bunch of other shit.
Aw,
But it was a wonderful time.
I'm glad.
Yeah.
Senna sent me a message saying, "Dreadix, I need emotional support." What is wrong, Senna? What's irking you, bro? Also, I'm getting messages in places I don't like. Wait, that sounded weird.
Are you getting messages on Squirt, Hayden?
I'm not.
Are you on Dick Pic?
Squirt?
You've never heard of Squirt before?
I think you told me this before.
I think I have.
Oh, Squirt.
Can you remember what it is though?
It's a dating site, right?
No.
No?
No.
What is it?
It's like, you know Grindr? What you think of Grindr?
Grindr's a dating
10
site.
times more to the point.
Okay.
You know how Tinder's like the straight people's version of Grindr?
Yeah?
Well, if Grindr is all about hookups and like chatting and shit like that, Squirt is about, hey, your dick looks good. Let's fuck.
Oh. Okay.
That's why I call it Dick Book.
Dick book.
Because all you have, like, instead of people's faces, just dicks and butts.
Pretty good. Hey there, Curvix. Thank you for subscribing at such a terrible time.
Hey, at least people are upfront about what they fucking want.
Okay.
Like, you have Tinder and you have people, like, trying to say horrible pickup lines, then all of a sudden go, wanna smash?
Becky, let me smash. No, that's good. That's good. I'm so fucking stupid that I actually wish people were more forward about stuff like that.
It's more refreshing in that regard. Sometimes you don't want that forwardness, but in times where you're like, I want people's honest intentions about things, and you're like, this is what I want, this is what you want. Okay, that's good. They align, and you're upfront about what you want. Whereas other times it's like, I can't talk about this because I'm scared. Oh, I don't know if they're okay with this, and it's awful.
Yeah. I just like it when You know, well, one thing that comes to mind is, so there's this girl I was talking to in my community college, and she was real sweet. My favorite thing about her was she would randomly give me hugs all the time, which, let me tell you, that is an A+. She was really sweet. And at some point, here's the deal, though. I was still, like, so emotionally fucked up from my situation in high school.
Yeah.
So I was in a weird phase where I was just kind of in, like, a denial phase, and I'm like, no, nobody wants to even date me. Like, why would I even get my hopes up in that regard? So, and it wasn't in a sad way either. It was just in a way I really believed. Like, I was like, that's just kind of how it is, you know, that's fine. So, when I heard that this friend of mine wanted to go out somewhere and hang out, I was like, hey, I get to hang out with a friend. That's cool. Like, I did not read into it any further than that. I just thought, hey, you know what? I'm socializing with a friend from college. I'm actually making friends at college. That's great. And so she invited me out to go watch this one movie. It's an animated movie, and it wasn't very good, sadly, but I didn't hold that against her, and I talked to her about it afterwards. I was like, oh, yeah, that movie was pretty good, I guess. I tried to be as kind as I could because I didn't want to sound too judgmental about this movie. She was so excited about seeing it.
I'm not a pretentious animator at all.
It just wasn't like they were trying to capture I still remember the movie vividly. They were trying to capture the Miyazaki love, but it felt empty, you know? There was a character that literally looked like the witch character from Spirited Away. It was really weird. And so I was hold on a sec, we got a cutscene.
There he is!
Oh, look, it's Kanji being naked again. Kanji!
Why can't you accept males being naked when you have all the females fan service hated?
Thank you for your
What the fuck?
attention.
It's just when Kanji does it, you know? Like that's when it's not okay, alright?
Why is it not okay for Kanji hated?
Because he says shit like, I've penetrated the facility, Webb. That's why it's weird.
Excuse me, when you get to the next dungeon with, Miss... I'm gonna show off my tit... Is it gonna be different?
Yeah, maybe.
Everyone, we have now exposed Hayden's horrible prejudice.
Alright. I've not liked anyone's blushy face, alright? I've said that. Like, when Yukiko did it, when Chie did it, everyone's blushy face in this show is fucking awful. Like, it's just unnerving. These images are coming to live from inside this steamy paradise. Who the fuck writes this?
But I've yet to have any charming encounters. Could this hot fog be the cause?
Could this hot fog be the cause?
It's like steam rising from sweat. My body's tingling with excitement.
I gotta commend the voice actor. He's doing a great job.
Oh, the voice actors were so good for this game.
Uh-huh.
Don't straight shave Hayden Webb. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Don't straight shave Hayden. Yeah, Webb.
My god, that is the most, like, fucking, like, you know when somebody says, like, I really like this, like, gay thing or anything like that, and then somebody goes in, oh, I wish that it had more straight characters, and somebody's like, wow, this is more oriented toward gay people, and they're like, don't fucking shame straight people, god, don't shove it down our throats.
I'm sorry, Webb, my god. Sorry, I just am not really into Kanji. Like, I'm sorry. I'm not into him sexually. I'm sorry. I think he's a nice guy,
It wasn't like
you know, but he's just not my
It
thing,
makes
alright?
me very uncomfortable when he hated. You know that uncomfortableness you have when he keeps continuously showing his sexuality?
those voices again.
That's me every day. With all you fucking straight people shoving this shit in my face.
Yeah, but it's funny when you do it. Listen, I'm sorry that I'm so annoying to you every day of my life. I'm sorry that I was born this way, Webb, that I make your life
You know
so
this
hard.
uncomfortableness, Hayden? I'm like the Hulk. That's me all the time.
That's me!
Since it's only the victim in here.
This is especially funny because if you could see Kanji's little idle animation, he's like swinging his arm, like in this weird, like bendy motion, like he's really mad. That's what I imagine you look like. You're like, oh, I'm so angry. I'm Webb.
I'm so mad I could drop my towel.
Floor 3. Okay. Oh boy.
You mean everybody who's watching the Midnight Channel?
They're
I
reacting to the
cannot find a
show.
reference
People
of
are
somebody
watching
holding a
Kanji
piece
now.
of cloth.
He's gonna be a legend in a way he never intended.
This is so
Well,
maddening.
it's really his shadow, not him. But normal people
Mm.
won't know that. The shadows are getting really
Hayden, where do you
restless.
go for references?
Wait, references of
That elusive thing. I truly
usually Google images. What are you trying to get references of?
find it here.
I'm trying to get a reference of, like, you know, a bunched up cloth held to the side.
Oh, that is specific.
Well then, onward. and-
Like, I can kind of imagine it, but I'm not sure of a good pose for it, for the hand. And so it's really maddening.
I go to Google Images typically, or Bing Images. Maybe just like fist gripping cloth.
That might be good.
Yeah, you sometimes got to get really specific with your references.
Let's get going, damn
And now
it!
I'm just getting all the hands, and it's reminding me how much I hate drawing them.
Oh yeah. No, I was drawing a hand yesterday, and it was getting
Kanji-kun.
maddening the more I did it. Especially because that was at the end of a drawing request stream, and I was really tired.
It seems much worse than that time with Yuki-chan's shadow.
God damn it, all I see is just hands gripping.
Bare naked?
The fuck?
Oh man, here it comes. Was I supposed to laugh?
Oh, Senna.
Oh.
I don't think I'm a Nebi. I am more of an Embor.
Oh, bye, Caleb. Later, dude.
Bye, Caleb.
Hey, I made Webb laugh without using rum. I feel happy.
I laugh without rum. I don't need rum to function.
Webb is such a funny person. He's a laughing machine.
Fun fact, I don't think I'm funny at all, and just the most awkward fucking human being ever.
Webb, you've got that spirit about you. of the happy variety. You've
It's
got
to hide my inner turmoil and sadness.
every sad person has some kind of joyous energy to them, unless they're not. That was a great sentence, wasn't it? I really tried my best with
That was beautiful. Like,
Thanks,
I
man.
wish somebody would have a quote of that over Hayden's face.
Every sad person
Inspirational
isn't
images for
except
people
when-
who are depressed.
Every sad person has some like happy bit about them, except when they're not. Then they're just sad.
It's weak to win. Down. 2 enemies left.
Pretty cool, right?
Throw down.
Hand holding cloth.
That's it, Yosuke. 1 enemy down.
And
That's it, Yosuke. 1 enemy. All right.
That's it, Yosuke.
Damn, I just-
You're really cool.
Out of my way.
I guess it's off to Twitter to check all the porn pictures, see if anybody's done something similar.
holy shit! Oh, Senna's been dropping cool pictures in the chat.
Where?
In the shed in Maine.
In Meme? Or in
Meme-
Maine?
No, not in meme in Maine.
Oh.
Love is better than live.
Wow. Wow. I feel
Fighting words.
very attacked right now.
God, fuck the tiger. I hate the tiger so much. Mostly because he almost killed me one time. That's probably a pretty good reason. What the fuck?
We won!
Is that what that attack does? Okay, it just disintegrated him. Or
Hayden,
vanish. Yeah.
can you explain the tiger with chains metaphor?
You know what's funny? When it showed up, I was confused, and I made an audible comment like, "Why the fuck is the tiger here? Is he like scared of the circus?" I guess tigers have something to do with manliness, but the tiger is in chains, so it's about chaining down your manliness. He feels like he is in chains. Because the chains are connected to a ball, and the ball is a monster too.
Now one enemy. You can do it.
What does this do?
Go on.
Low chance of insta-kill. Oh, he's tigers.
You can win this. Do your best.
That's not what I need, Vizova.
What did he
He
send?
sent me a reference image, and it's not the kind that I'm looking for. It's like holding cloth to the side. Like, think of like a loincloth being held to the side. That's the kind of like pose I'm looking for, but I'm not finding anything like it
Huh.
because I'm a horrible degenerate.
I can't quite imagine it exactly, so I can't quite help.
You can?
Like you're holding, like you're wearing the loincloth,
Yeah, and you're like pulling it to the side.
like to reveal your dickaroni.
Yes.
That's not too weird to imagine. Like you just have your hand with the knuckles probably facing toward the camera.
Yeah.
Then you have the
That's what I
fingers.
was thinking, but do you have it bunched up or do you hold it like
I guess like it depends on how aggressive do you want the tone to look. 'Cause you could pull it to the side. I'm serious, like because you could pull it to the side, and that's just very passive. Or you could like grip it with your hands, and that looks a little bit more like lively.
Yeah, it looks more intentional.
Yeah. So I say in that case, if you can't find an image specifically, why don't you just find a cloth in the house somewhere and make a fist around the cloth?
And just do it for my own picture and just like take a picture of that.
Yeah. Yeah, people use their own references. I have to look at my own hands most of the time to do hand references.
That's what I did too for a lot of the time. I haven't drawn in quite a bit, so this is an interesting thing. So I guess I'm going to be doing that while the set is happening, so that's going to be fun.
Yeah.
I need to find a towel of some sort. Hayden,
Yes.
lend me your shirt.
I almost died. Oh, yeah, okay, sure. Here you go.
Okay. I've got PJ Pan. And just, like...
I'll mail you
God
my
damn
shirt.
it, why is this so hard?
Just relax. You'll find. You'll figure it out. You're just grabbing onto like a cloth and being like, "Oh, this is really hard to do." And it's like, just relax. Just shut up, Hayden. You don't know
Hayden,
how hard
you don't
this
know
is.
how hard it is.
This is ridiculous. Oh,
I have to get the pose right and everything.
you don't know anything about gripping cloth
I
and
have
drawing.
to fucking switch hands. God damn it!
Fucking straight piece of shit. I'm gonna shame the fuck out of you.
Excuse me, Mr. Shamer. Mr. Kanji is awful, and I don't like this dungeon because I can't sexualize kanji like I can Rise.
I actually like his dungeon a great deal. I'm having a lot of a better time with it than the other one.
Okay, I took a picture. Let's take a look at it.
Oh boy.
God damn it, I need to flip it.
Oh shit.
Because the camera auto flips it.
Sorry?
That was cool, Yosuke.
That was cool, Yosuke. Don't become cool, cat.
God damn it, phone, that's not what I want. God damn it, phone.
Yosuke, one enemy down.
Okay, so hold it on the other side. Hold it about
Oh, good one, Yosuke.
here.
Oh, ready to go.
God damn it. Why does she feel the need to do this?
Woohoo, cheer,
Oh, wait.
John. That's one.
Alright.
Okay, I think I have my reference picture. I got it! I got it, Hayden.
Hey.
I got it.
See, I knew you could do it.
It just took 15 billion years.
All you had to do was be patient.
Was believe.
I told you to calm down, and what did you do? You did it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Can you believe?
This fucking guy.
You haven't seen Queer Eye, have you?
Oh, wait, no, wait, I know what you mean now. Oh, that.
Can you believe?
Can you believe?
Fuck, I love that scene so much.
That was such a long time ago. Wait, we talked about this on the last one, too. Yeah.
We talked about Queer Eye a bit, I think.
Specifically that, you know. Can you believe?
Can you believe?
That was a long-ass time ago. My sister used to watch the shit out of it. That's why I remember it. I wasn't much of a reality TV person, but, and I always classified Queer Eye as falling in that, bracket. I still think it's good, though, in hindsight.
That's it, Yosuke. One enemy
Do you
down.
now?
I don't watch it. I probably will rewatch it, though.
That's it, Yosuke. One enemy.
I've been trying to find an excuse to watch Kitchen Nightmares because I keep hearing it's a really good show.
Is it though?
I don't know. I like food. I've been getting more into cooking and stuff, so maybe.
Will you cook me dinner someday?
Yeah, if I'm ever over. So
Okay, so I fully expect you to cook me a full course meal.
So I've been having these thoughts lately. It sounds like Fooly Cooly. I've been having these weird thoughts lately. Oh no, wait, that was Final Fantasy. Excuse me. No, that wasn't even Final Fantasy. It was Kingdom Hearts. So, anyways,
Hands are fucking stupid.
that's okay. All right, they're just little sausages.
Sausages that should die.
That too. I've been thinking about how once I get my bachelor's degree, the man can't come back down at a time like this. Just watch and I'll show you how manly Kanji Katsumi can be. I've been thinking about how once I get my bachelor's degree, I'm still going to be looking for work, obviously, but I wonder if I should take those few couple of months while I can still easily afford rent and maybe do some traveling.
That'd be cool.
I was
You
considering
should definitely do that.
taking a trip up to Canada, but
Oh, you totally should.
yeah, I wasn't sure. That thought didn't go particularly far though, because I'm still concentrating on school right now.
Cool stuff.
But it sounds like a good idea still.
I would be totes down for that. I would love to host you here.
Are there any like conventions or like a good excuse to come down?
There is C4, which is Comic-Con in Canada in Winnipeg. It happens around in October, right around the 31st. There's an anime con during the summer. I can't remember when it exactly is. Or did it already happen? I can't remember. There's an anime con and a Comic Con in Winnipeg, and there's a horror con.
Ooh.
I've never been to the horror con, but the Comic Con that they usually have here is pretty cool. It fills up a convention center. There's lots of people cosplaying. It happens for like 3 days. They have some pretty big name celebrities.
Hell yeah. Sorry, what were the dates
And it
on that
happens
again?
right before the city turns into a fucking awful place of snow.
What was the dates
Hayden,
on that
I'm
again?
apparently supposed to tell you your stream is lagging.
Is it
You should tell Comcast to fucking increase your RAM.
to calm down? Oh wait, welcome back, Caleb. My kilobytes per second is still pretty average. I don't know. You should reload the page, maybe.
Please come again.
Sorry, it's lagging though. Actually, and what were the dates for that again?
Let me look up, actually. I'll Google it and see. It's apparently running at 10 frames per second.
Well then. Yeah, I'm not sure what to do about that. Seems to be fine on my end, but
Apparently, Comic-Con is happening April 14th to 15th.
oh yeah.
We're having another one? Okay. So it's happening 2 times this year? Oh, it's a smaller version. Okay. Yeah, so there's a smaller version there. And then 2018. When is it for? Okay, October 26th to 28th.
And that's in 2018, obviously.
Yeah.
October. 28. Wait, the 28th, you said?
Yeah, 26th to 28th.
It's weak to win.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, maybe. The one thing that like hangs me up about that is that first off, I'd probably have some kind of like job by then, because like around June I'll start looking for stuff.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean I can't like take time aside, obviously. Family would have a Halloween party by then, but that doesn't mean anything because I've gone to them like a million times. Sorry, this is me thinking out loud. Yeah, that's
No problem.
that'd be a fun idea. Who's to say what I'll be doing
Maybe
at
get
that
to see
point?
Mia and Visa,
Oh my gosh, that would be so nice.
and maybe other YouTubers who live in Winnipeg. I don't know.
I don't know any. Viza'd probably know him better.
Yeah, I don't know any.
Yeah.
Other than Visa.
I'm not good at being social. Every friend that I know is like a million times better at being social, no matter how much they don't accept that.
I'm not good at being social. Are you doing a doubt face? Don't give me that doubt face.
That's it, Yosuke.
I don't know. That being said, I think between the two of us, I'm the one that actually likes socializing. I'm just not good at it.
I like socializing. I can't do it for like a long periods of time. Like if I'm at a party, if I know the people really well, it's perfectly fine. But if I only know 1 or 2 people, I get very sick and tired of socializing very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
Because I don't know. It depends on the situation. For like a couple of my friends, you know what? Huh.
Congrats.
I guess I've just gotten better at socializing than I have previously. But I know I do have limits for socializing where I just have to go away and be by myself for a while. And can't be around people.
Well, I understand that. Yeah, that's the product of being an introvert. Your brain is just kind of built in a way where you need to veg out occasionally.
Yeah.
Take your mind
It's
off
like
of
why,
things.
like sometimes when I'm with my boyfriend and me, sometimes I have to say, oh, I have to go be by myself for a while. Like I need to like just take some time for myself. And he's like, oh, go right ahead. Like it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, And that's just
Yeah.
psychology. I took a psychology class about that. Someone got really fucking offended when the teacher was describing all these things, and his exact words I thought was interesting. He's like, "You make it sound like we're fucking autistic," and
Fucking really?
it's like, no, it's not like that. It's just this is how your brain is. I think this is that thing where when you analyze someone, they immediately become very defensive.
Oh.
It's like, you don't fucking know me. But it's not like that.
You don't know the inner workings of my brain.
I am such a completely complex person, and you have no idea what's going on in my head. No, yeah, I think,
You're not even smart enough to comprehend Rick and Morty, okay?
excuse me, have you even heard of Wubba Lubba Dub Dub? I bet you don't even know what that means. I bet you think it's just a funny sound effect. It's not.
I know the true deeper meaning of that phrase. I bet you don't even know, like, all the minor details of all the references that happen throughout the show.
I bet you like dumb things like Futurama.
Or, you know, that one show.
Yeah, that one.
Beavis and Butthead.
The amount of time that took.
That intelligent show.
Guys, Beavis and Butthead. My dad fucking hates Beavis and Butthead, by the way. Like, he has
really?
He has a deep hatred for Beavis and Butthead, and it's really strange to hear. Like, I'll just bring it up randomly in conversation, like, oh yeah, well, there's this one thing in Beavis and Butthead, and he's like, Beavis and Butthead is so fucking dumb. He'll say the same thing too. He'll be like, your stepbrother David, I remembered he watched that show, and I thought it was so stupid, but he was like, oh, it's so funny. It's not funny. It's so stupid. I'll just do that over and over.
Well, when I was younger, I watched things like Star Trek or anything like some kind of like either sci-fi or fantasy show. Anytime I watched it, if my dad saw me watching it, he'd walk in the room and be like, "That's so sick," and then just leave. And it's like, what the fuck? There would be no explanation, no nothing. He'd just be like, "That's so sick."
Sick. That's just sick. That's such an interesting description. That's sick.
Right?
You know what? That's very reminiscent. I remember my dad saying something along the same lines. Not of Beavis and Butthead, but of like other things. I feel like that's maybe an old world phrase.
Someone else's turn. 2 enemies left.
Oh, I hate hands. This fucking looks awful. Oh,
You will improve. Just keep working at it.
it's a painting.
You keep working.
It
Paintings
forever
are even
will be like
harder.
this. What?
Paintings are even harder.
They are. I made one good painting, and now I never will ever measure up ever again.
Nah.
Hayden.
Yeah.
You'll make your story. You'll make your webcomic,
Yeah.
and everyone will love it and say this is like new and groundbreaking. And then all of a sudden, they'll ask, "We want more from this artist. We want you to give more."
Yeah.
And then, will you ever be able to top it? Will you ever be able to top
Listen.
your Little Mermaid review?
You can't fucking like drop that kind of guilt on me when that's been my whole life since I was 20 years old. It's just like, why don't you make the Phoenix Wright reviews? Your Rayman 2 review is the best review you made when you were 19 years old. Oh, great. I put all that effort into the Symphony of the Night review and the Caddy review, and it's like, oh, I liked your Rayman 2 review. Not to say I'm ungrateful, but yeah, no, that's the situation. And I'm fully aware of that.
Oh my god.
Yeah. I've actually come to terms with the fact that Emerald Eyes, when it does come out, and Thought-Can and all the story-driven narratives that I've written,
Okay? You're all worn out.
will at best be like cult classics, and I think that's okay. I've lived. I'm living the life of everyone in my family. I've come to realize everyone in my family makes art. I know this.
Cool.
I've got an aunt that's a very talented painter, and my grandma would paint, and she has an incomplete painting hanging in one of our rooms of the house.
Coolio, man.
Yeah, and my uncle is a really great guitarist, and my dad used to play guitar with my uncle. They used to have a band together.
Did they release an album?
Yes, they did. My dad had a excerpt.
Can you link it in the chat?
It's not online, but it's a physical album. Please.
Rip that shit.
They had a band in the 60s. They handed out mixtapes, dude.
Rip that shit.
They were like, hey, man, listen to my mixtape, man. There was,
Release it on Spotify. Make the moolah.
there...
Aiden.
Actually, you know what's really funny about that is that my uncle was talking about... He's saying the other day, this was so, like, adorable to hear from him. He was saying, hey, can you hand me your email address whenever you got time? And I'm like, oh, yeah, sure, what for? And he's like, I just learned that you can send music over email. That's amazing. I've just been sending out all my music to a bunch of different people, asking what they think, and they can just send it right back to me. That's crazy. Like... Yup. That really is crazy, isn't it? So yeah, he doesn't quite. He's never really gotten technology. Although the thing about that one album that they released, my dad had an excerpt on it called Red Rum, and what it was it was supposed to be the drunken ramblings of a homeless man, but underneath he's talking about his daughter that he's very proud of. And as the story is told about this daughter, he makes it sound like his daughter is like a little girl, but in reality his daughter is a full-grown adult that has given up on their father.
Oh, shit.
It's a very sad story, and in the end of the Red Rum monologue, he... I think Dad was trying to say that he passes out and dies, but it doesn't sound like that at all. The last line that the homeless man says is like, where the hell am I? And then you just hear like a guitar riff start to slowly fade out. But I thought that was interesting because I also made a little audio excerpt on Love's album. And that was eventually Jane Beaumont 66. Do you know of Jane Beaumont 66?
Nope.
Oh, really? That's a thing I have on YouTube now. It's me describing a nightmare that I had, a very vivid nightmare that I had.
Oh, I think I saw that, but I actually didn't like fully watch it.
Yeah,
I really should.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It kind of, my one regret with that with that video is it doesn't start very strong. I was kind of trying to build up to a point. I think it builds into something really good. Like, I think I actually captured a good amount of tension from it, which is, I'd say, pretty impressive because there's not a lot in the visual department. It's supposed to be an audio thing. But yeah, it's a recount of a nightmare, and it gets progressively worse and worse. I won't tell you anything about it because it's just a lot better to just jump into it. Although I will say the name Jan Beaumont is in reference to a spooky occurrence in which 3 kids in Australia mysteriously went missing. And to this day, nobody has any idea how the kidnapper got away with it. Yeah, it was the case of the Beaumonts. 3 kids in, I think it was 1966, went missing on the beach after their mom left them alone to play. And it became a legendary case because after it happened, the police department used that as an example of how not to handle a missing kids scenario. Because at that time, the police didn't really care what happened to kids. It was not a priority in the slightest. And after that case, they had to suddenly think, okay, wait, kids are a precaution because they can go missing and they can be manipulated. So, yeah.
Let me do it. Okay.
It's actually really strange how the kids went missing, too. It's like, first, there was these 3 kids. An older sister, a brother, and a younger sister. And they were all playing on, like, the shore of the beach. The mom was somewhat in eyesight. And then the kids got a little bit away, but whatever. It's a small town. They couldn't get far, is the thinking.
Yeah.
Then, after about 30 minutes or so, it was time for lunch. And so the mom called. There's a lot of holes in this. But pretty much like the mom is calling them back for lunch. And she can't find them, which is like, all right, so where'd they run off to? They probably ran into the city. So she calls up somebody in the city. I think it was like a shop owner or something, to like a typical store that they'd stop by. And the shop owner says, no, they haven't come by. She's like, all right, well, I'll drive into the city and see where they're at. So she drives off, and she's driving around the city, and she can't find them. And the longer it takes for her to find them, the more she becomes worried. So she starts asking around. Her husband is at work, so he doesn't know anything about any of this. And as she learns more and more about the situation, it becomes more and more strange. So somebody saw the kids playing on the beach with a very tall guy with what was described as a slender athletic build. He had like a t-shirt and he had shorts and he had glasses. And he was playing with all the kids. And the mom immediately thought that was strange because the older daughter was not particularly friendly with strangers. So was this someone that she knew by chance? Maybe, maybe not. Because the way they described it was they were like, all 3 of them were like playing and having a good time and like nothing weird or suspicious at all. So then, the next story that they hear is that someone in town saw the 2 kids outside of a candy store while the older daughter was presumably inside. And the 2 kids were outside kicking and playing around and laughing and having a good time. It looked like they were fine. So nobody did anything about it. And then that was the last reported sighting of either of the kids. After that, absolutely none of them were ever seen again. Very strange.
Did you ever watch, what's the show called? It stars David Tennant. Broadchurch.
No.
It's a drama tragedy.
Oh, yeah?
It stars David Tennant and another and a lady, I can't remember her name off the top of my head, as detectives in a murder case where a child goes missing and his body is found on the beach in this small town.
Ooh.
And it's all about how the interactions of the detectives, the family with everyone else, and about how this little community is just torn apart by secrets and by the interconnectedness of the community. And it's incredibly emotional, and it's so heart-wrenching throughout the entire thing. Both season 1 and season 2. Season 2 almost more so because of the conclusion of it.
Dang.
But it's worthwhile watching. But like, it will make you depressed about things. Like, it's so like, oh.
European TV is usually pretty good at making things depressing.
Oh yeah. Canadians love their depressing shows.
Or is that Canadian? Alright.
No, it's not. It's British.
I say. Although that's why you like it.
Yeah. Oh, it's so good.
I got the Oberon. Oh no, I have to trade him out with something. Blah blah. The ghoul. Fuck the ghoul. Actually, wait.
Can Hayden make the right decision?
What's the ghoul got? Ghoul dumb. Okay, getting rid of the ghoul. So tell me what you want. What you really want. I'll tell you what you want.
I'll tell you what I want. What I really want. I really want. I
want to get rid of the ghoul. I got a tonsil stone stuck in my mouth.
Tonsil stone?
You ever heard of those?
No.
Did you get
that
your
sounds
tonsils
really
removed at a young
gross.
age?
Did I level up?
No.
No, never?
No.
Oh yeah, tonsil stones are when a little bit of like calcium builds up in the back of your throat and it sticks to your tonsils. And
Oh, see, that happens in my kidneys.
and what happens to those stones, Webb?
They eventually pass through my urethra after huge amounts of pain, and I vomit everywhere.
All right. That's cool. So anyways,
Weren't you around when I went through that?
You have frequent kidney stones? I've never heard of that.
No. It happened 2 years ago.
Oh.
I'm referencing an incident. It was in March when it happened. And I was even on a podcast while I was going through, like, kidney stones passing through me at one point.
Oh, dang.
Oh my god. I can't believe I accepted to be on there. Holy fuck.
Wait, you were on a podcast? Or do you mean you were on ThoughtCam?
I was on Talking and Drawing.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm so sorry.
It was so painful.
Yeah, I'm sure it was doubly painful because it's talking and drawing.
Oh my god, it was awful. Like,
Yeah.
at least it was the subsequent times I had to deal with it afterwards were not as bad as the initial one. Holy fuck.
I am terribly sorry to hear that.
I never told you the story of what happened.
No, I don't think I've ever heard this.
No? Okay. So, a day before my, like the weekend before my birthday, I head out to my parents' place for the first time in forever. And I'm hanging around having a wonderful time with my mom. We're getting ideas for creating all manner of like homemade stuff from random junk around the house, everything like that. I'm super excited. I wake up on a Sunday and my back hurts and I don't know what the fuck is wrong. I keep stretching out and everything like that and it just keeps hurting. So I have my shower and everything like that and I get out and all of a sudden I just have horrendous pain around near my lower back and left side. And I'm just doubled over, and I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And my mom's like, oh, you might have like a kidney stone or something. And I was like, what? And she's like, oh, whatever, I'll stay home with you, and we'll see it through. Like, she thought it was like no big deal. So my dad went to church and everything like that. My mom stayed home, and it progressively got worse, where I was like doubled over, no position would help or anything like that, and essentially screaming as the pain got so incredible. It got so bad, I started throwing up, and then like throwing up nothing. And so my mom was like, "Oh shit, let's get you to the hospital. This is getting pretty bad." And as I'm going there, I almost pass out from the pain while dry heaving. And my mom starts freaking out even more. So I get to the hospital. They hit me with like I think an epidural or something. It kind of helped, and then they put me on a bed. They're like, "Yeah, we just have to wait and see what happens." So I lay on a bed for like 3 or 4 hours in the most excruciating pain I've ever been in my life as I feel something slowly move across my midsection. Like agonizingly slow. And like the tube that connects for your tube in your urinary passage from your kidney is very tiny. And so like even just the tiniest of stone is the worst fucking feeling in the world. and I felt it get down to my midsection, down to like my this is gonna sound weird, but it's you get to your taint area where it gets into the actual section where your bladder.
Okay.
And then it felt fine in for an hour or so, and then it started moving then upwards, like moving towards the actual opening. Thankfully, it didn't. It broke up a bit on the way out, so I didn't have to worry about that. But the entire time, the doctors and everyone else ignored me because they said, "There's nothing we can do. We just have to wait for it."
Oh, wow.
And so I mean, like in tears during this entire time, asking people, "Why isn't nobody helping me?"
Oh, wow.
It was insane. And so finally, everything's done. Everything like that. One of the worst birthdays ever. I gave birth to a stone. And I go back home and everything like that, and I hope this is the end of it, everything like that. And then, like, a week later, I start getting the pain again. And luckily, I had, like, Trimacet, which is pretty, like, high up their painkiller. And I take that, and I scream into my pillow while trying to keep quiet so I don't wake up my roommates while I pass the stone. At one point, I both times when it happened 2 times after that, I asked my roommates to take me to the emergency room because it was so incredibly horrible. And then the doctor's like, "Yeah, whatever. Like, there's nothing we could do." And it was so incredibly like defeating to have to go through that. It was so fucking awful. And to this day, like, no pain has ever come close to that. And when I've described it to other people, I've had even women tell me, yeah, the pain from kidney stones is even worse than pregnancy.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So, like, I get very scared whenever I feel any kind of pain in that area because I'm terrified I will have more kidney stones.
I'm terribly sorry to hear about that, Web. It reminds me a lot of when I had to sit on my hernia for months on end.
Oh, shit.
With everybody just kind of ignoring it and pretending like it's not a problem.
Yeah.
And then me signing up to get some surgery done because I finally had proof that it was a hernia. And then I had to wait fucking 2 months to be examined again, to wait 2 more months to then have it removed. All the while, I still had to go to work.
Fuck, that would have been awful.
I still remember to the day. It's funny because working, I just had this predisposition that everybody at my work didn't care if I lived or died. So it just surprised me when I said at some point to one of my coworkers, like, "Yeah, I'm just feeling this like intense pain in my leg," and I was like wondering if I was able to just like get off work before, because the thing is, when bussers,
Hold on. Have a good night, Visa.
Oh yeah, good night, Visa. There's a thing where like when you're done with work at the game,
yeah,
you choose whether you have 2 bussers and one of them will go home. And I had to decide, and they have to decide between, like, which one do we want to get rid of? And they always want to keep me around because I'm a better worker. That's not me being pretentious, by the way. Everyone has always said, "Oh, well, Hayden's a harder worker, so let's keep him around." I'm like, but I had to walk up to, the bartender that makes that decision, and I was like, "Hey, listen, I got this, pain in my leg." And he's like, "Oh, well, what kind of pain?" I'm like, "Well, it's just this harsh burning pain, and it really, really hurts." And then for some reason that like stopped him, and he was like, are you in like physical pain?" And I was like, "Yes, that's what I was just saying." And then he says like, "Oh man, we got an injured guy in here. All right, so you just go straight home." I'm like, "What fucking planet am I on? You guys never play this shit. Like, what happened?" I just told them, like, "Yeah, I have a physical injury," and they're like, "Oh my gosh." I think I made it sound like I needed to go to the emergency room or something, because immediately after I said that, another bartender was like, "Oh yeah, there's an emergency care just down the road. You should get yourself examined." She thought that my problem was that I had a urinary tract infection. and I just needed to get that examined, have a little something up my pee hole. That was not the case, though. Yeah, and then I started buying these, like, numbing pads. You know those hot and cold pads?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I started buying those and putting them where my hernia was. Which, by the way, that does not cure a hernia, but it does numb the effects of, it does numb the burning sensation that you feel from a hernia. So it's actually a very good numbing agent. And I remembered I brought it up to my doctor, and I thought he was going to say something like, you know, oh, that's a very, like, I don't know, that's a very Mickey Mouse way of doing it. Like, it's very, that's not medical, and you probably shouldn't do it. But his response was, oh, that makes sense. Yeah, keep doing that. It's like, all right. Shit, I guess I know more than you do, because you did not give me fucking painkillers while I was waiting to get examined. But oh well. That doctor was alright, I guess. The other doctor that I have now, I was trying to tell her how, well, everybody on the earth says that I have gigantic, disgusting tonsils, so maybe I should get surgery to get my tonsils removed. She took like one look at my tonsils and was like, nah, you're fine. I was like, oh, okay.
Did I tell you about the time when I got surgery on my finger? I think I've told this on Thoughtcan at one point, how I got a scar on one of my fingers.
When is this live stream ending, Caleb? I don't know, maybe like, I might stream for like 30 more minutes or something. Time really passed. Wow.
Time passes when you're hanging out with a good friend who constantly calls you on bullshit.
Yeah, time really flies when I'm getting straight shamed. That was hilarious. Jesus Christ, Webb, why can't I just like the things that I like? Why do you gotta be so judgmental?
Why can't I just have more of the things that are portrayed in media already specially catered to me?
I don't know why you're so rude about it. Like, why can't I just like my things? Is there something wrong with me, Webb? Are you judging me on what I'm interested in? I don't know if that's your business. No, but go on with what you were saying.
I had a surgeon before who was stitching up my finger, and they didn't fully ice the area. And so I was 17 or 18 at the time, and she was starting to do it. And I was like, I don't think it's fully numb or anything like that. And she's like, oh, suck it up. When I was a kid, I had to get like a whole bunch of stitches on my face, and I didn't get any numbing agent. And I was just, like, Jesus Christ, woman.
You should have responded with, oh, that's why you're so ugly. I was thinking there was a reason.
And so I tried not to cry, as it was so intense of having somebody sew up my finger with it being only partly numbed.
Oh, Senna went to bed. Sorry that I didn't say anything, Senna. I wasn't checking I wasn't checking my Discord messages. I'm a bad person.
Sorry,
good night, Senna.
Have a good night.
Thank you for all the help. You're very helpful. All right, you're
I've told you about when I broke my leg, right?
Maybe, but I just don't remember. Because it's funny, as you were well, here's the deal. As you were telling me the kidney stone thing, halfway through, I'm like, shit, not only did you tell me this story, you told it on Thoughtcan, too. Yeah.
Hayden remembers all the stories his friends tell him.
Yeah, I remember every story if it's related to my fucking show. Oh, yes, I remember. This was on that part of my show.
I love that one of the fans fucking called us out of repeating stories. And I was like, summarize all the times that we've repeated stories for me and give, like, timestamps. And they actually fucking did it.
Yeah.
I could not fucking believe it. Holy fuck.
That was pretty cool. I'm gonna die. This is the part where I die.
Amazing, Sensei. You're so fucking cool.
Why do you hate Teddy so much?
He's stupid. Look at his eyes.
He's adorable.
He's adorkable.
He has the same eyes as that dumb cat for Persona 5.
Yeah, and the cat's way better because First of all, it's a girl, and second off, it's very condescending, and I like that. Not for any particular reason. Third off,
Oh, now I understand why.
third off, he's got a little bandit mask, and that's really cute. And fourth off, leave me alone. Why is the ball floating like a balloon?
It partially appeals to Hayden's sexual side.
No.
Second, does it make cat puns?
I don't actually remember. I didn't play enough of Persona 5 to
Well then. Obviously not as good.
It does become a cat in the real world. What does Teddy become? A jerk?
A boy.
No, a jerk. Teddy's a little jerk. Being a jerk is such a weird, like, turn. Oh, bullshit! I fucking missed! I'm sorry. I'm, like, dying, and then I miss, and it's really
And
disheartening.
then you're gonna lose all your progress.
It's so disheartening to see that.
Great work.
Like, you know, oh, you're doing a really bad job. Man, if I could just hit this shot, I can get the fight over with, and we can move on. You missed. Oh, well. Now what I was going to say.
Good work, Sensei.
Good work, Sensei. You almost died. I'm so proud of you.
Good work, Sensei. You fucking missed that.
You useless fuck. Also, the cat, helps you in fights? Much? What does Teddy do? He helps you later, maybe.
Yeah, Teddy actually fights things.
The cat fights things.
Does it turn into like a cat thing that becomes a party member?
Yes. It's a party member. And in IRL, it becomes a human cat. So it's exactly like
Excuse me,
Bleach,
does
my
it
favorite
say,
anime.
Step your pussy up?
What? I legit did. All I heard was pussy up. What
Does it say step your pussy up?
No. Should it?
Obviously, it's not as good though.
Should it? Is that the extent of
Wait,
your...
are you going to romance the cat then?
No, you don't romance Can you romance the cat? Interesting. Could
Hayden
you
is
romance
now
the cat?
intrigued. Can I fuck the cat?
Listen, can you fuck the pussy? Can you frig the pussy?
Well, you'd probably be better than a regular cat because I don't think you have spinies on your dick.
Probably. You know what? Yeah, probably. That's definitely
It's not
what
confirmed or anything. I can neither confirm nor deny that Hayden has spikes on his dick.
You think Bowser does? Is that why Peach is so on the fence about him? Man, you know, he's a really sweet guy, but he also has spikes on his dick, so... That's a little weird.
Yeah, but think how tiny Mario's dick must be from all the steroid use from those mushrooms. Like, he'd have to drop a whole bunch of mushrooms on his dick just to, you know, grow it large enough.
Are the mushrooms
There's also
steroids
the fact
now?
that Pete just likes hanging out with twinks all the time.
Hey, listen, Twink was my favorite character from Paper Mario, so you can fuck off.
A little star that just is really annoying and doesn't care. Aw, man, so original.
He was a child, and he wanted to grow up to become the best star he could be, alright? And you're being a bully? When, what's-his-face? When the blue star came down, whatever his name was, when he came down, Twink was all like, oh my gosh, I'm so embarrassed. This star guy is so hot. And it was a really great scene.
You know what was a great scene?
What?
Reading Bowser's Diary and having everybody's fan fictions confirmed. And then Nintendo was like, how can we bait the community more? Let's fucking have Super Paper Mario where having them get married ends the fucking universe.
John beat an enemy.
And then they did the merits thing again in Mario Odyssey.
And it almost ended the entire fucking universe.
It was awesome.
And then Peach was like, I don't need no fucking man.
I loved the line of the chameleon nerd in Super Paper Mario. One of the line options for one of the line options for you to say in order to prove that you're a nerd is, I love to go on forums and complain about video games I've never played.
Oh yeah.
It is so brilliant.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Not like we do that.
Yosuke,
All right.
Wait, you
One
can't.
for all and all for one.
What?
Senna is informing me you
That you can fuck the pussy?
yeah, and date the pussy. The way he said it though was funny. You can fuck him and date him, but here's the part. He is a she. I already knew that, but alright. That ruined things for Webb though. Webb, are you a cat person at all or no?
I like cats.
Okay.
My boyfriend does not like cats, and we constantly quarrel. But we want two dogs, and I said also a cat, and he's like, no cats. And he keeps threatening that if I were to bring a cat home one day, that would suddenly go missing.
Jesus. It's kind of
And
ultimatum.
it's like, I want a cat.
What's wrong with cats? Cats are all right. I mean, I don't like them
I don't
over
understand
dogs,
why he hates
but,
them
you know.
so much. Cats are wonderful. I've had some great cats in my life.
Cats are cool. I mean, the one cat that I've had was kind of an asshole. But I don't feel that's the cat's fault. I feel that that's just because that's just how the cat was. Sorry, I'm in the middle of a fight. I can't exactly articulate myself.
Man, I'm in, a turn-based system, a fight. It takes so much to concentrate.
It does. It's called a strategy game, Webb.
You sure ain't using that noggin for strategy.
Oh, damn! No, when I play games like God of War and stuff, I use 0% of my brain while I'm playing. I'm just like, oh, God of War.
Well, yeah, that's because it's God of War, and also Dante's Inferno.
I mean, that's
have
not
to
a
turn
fair...
off your brain for that combat.
I wouldn't say that's a fair comparison because God of War came first, and it revolutionized an aspect of beat-em-ups from then on out.
How did it revolutionize? It added fucking QuickTime events so you could have more.
The QuickTime events is not what I'm talking about. It made combat smoother from the Devil May Cry format. And in fact, actually, I think God of War came out before Devil May Cry. Why do you hate God of War so much? Is it because Kratos is ugly?
So boring. What?
Why do you hate God of War so much? Is it because Kratos is an ugly fuck?
I haven't even played it.
Oh.
My nerdiness is showing through.
I've never even played it.
But it's the same kind of dislike that I have for the era of chest-high walls.
You weren't a fan of Gears of War?
Oh god, Gears of War was just so boring. Oh my god. Sit behind this wall, pop out for a bit and kill an enemy. Wait fucking a billion years. Rinse and repeat. Oh man, this big gigantic guy's wife died. Ah! Emotional moment.
Why would you scream?
Go back to chest-high walls. Oh god, I hated this. Like, I played through every game, and I've forgotten completely what happens in any of them, other than that stupid fucking scene where they try and get you to be emotional. Like, oh, and other than like the one guy who dies in every game, I actually wanted him to live, and also get fucked by another man. But that's besides the point.
Oh, okay. I mean, I guess that'd be pretty cool.
It was just so boring. Like, the gameplay was boring to me. The fucking story was boring to me. Nothing is explained. These weird alien things are... Oh man, we have to go kill them. Oh, I have the cool black football guy. He was. But other than that, like, it was just so fucking boring. And then every game started doing it, and like, Mass Effect 2 was alright because it had the story to carry it, but the gameplay was actually really fucking boring for the most part. Like, oh god, the era of chest-high walls was so dumb.
I mean, God of War was a little bit before that, but then, I mean, it did bleed into that time, I'd say.
Yeah, like, it led into it. Like, there was God of War that had the Devil May, had more stylish fighting that perfected. There was Dante, which tried to capitalize off of the God of War franchise. What were some other ones that attempted to emulate the gameplay of it? Dante was the most, like, heinous ripoff of it. Like, it was so blatant.
Yeah.
But I can't remember too many other ones.
You know, Sonic Unleashed completely ripped off God of War, and a lot of people don't think about that as much as they should.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I never played that one.
It tries to be a beat 'em up as well as a runner, and the way the beat 'em up works is that you know that you turn into a werewolf, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the werehog sections, Sonic punches, but his punches stretch really far. He's got like stretchy cartoon arms, and it's exactly like God of War with Kratos' blades.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah.
So fucking unprofessional eating on stream. Jeez.
I'm hungry, alright? I haven't eaten all day.
This is why you won't become partner.
I'm dying inside. What was that one song of like, hey there, I'm doing just fine. I lied, I'm dying inside.
I've never heard that song.
I don't know the actual song, but that's what I remember of it.
Beautiful. You should make this as a song with Love.
It's
covering it.
It already exists. It was some lady, she sang it.
You need to cover it.
Well, I'll need to find it, and then I'll tell Love to do it.
Hayden, in the original content dump, are you okay if I post a goblin dick?
You drew it?
Yes.
It'd make more sense to put it in the not safe for work.
Yeah.
Is it arty looking?
Yes.
Doubt.
I'll post it first.
Okay.
In my Den of Sin.
Okay.
And you can take a look for yourself.
Okay.
And you can judge me.
Hey, look, Nanako, someone that will never be exposed to this kind of stuff.
Are you gonna hang out with her?
I think I will, yeah.
You can also judge my hand about how fucking awful it looks.
Notice how I'm not really saying anything about the hand.
Bye, Caleb. Have a good night.
Oh, night, Caleb. Sorry that you couldn't stay till the end. I know that you came back. Thank you, man. See ya. Well, that certainly is a penis. I don't even know why he's pulling the loincloth back. It's pretty obvious. Like
it could show even through, but it's even more naughty.
Wow.
Wow.
Let's just leave it there, Webb.
So that's what I've been working on.
It looks good.
Tonight.
No, it does look good. You are still a good artist.
Are you being serious right now?
Yes. No. Yeah. The hand. I can obviously see you struggled with the hand, but in spite of that, everything else looks good. Yeah. No, it is good. Even the
Thanks,
penis
man.
is pretty good. And I'm pretty judgmental of penises.
I go into the locker room and I just look around and I go, "It's a good dick. Bad dick. That's a great dick. I want that dick."
What am I at the store? I want that one. Oh, thank God. I'm spending a precious moment with Nanako. Exactly what I want.
I'm gonna see if I can paint it and see if it'll actually turn out right, or whether the line art will be better than the actual finished product.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Do you have that happen to you a lot, Hayden?
Yes. Where, you mean we're like, I did a sketch and the sketch looks awesome and then I do the line art and it looks
Like shit.
not too favorable?
Yeah.
Yes. No, that happens a lot. It happens a little too much, actually. Actually, you know what's the bane of my existence? I do a sketch. I love the sketch. And then I do the coloring and shading. And it looks so bad. Or I suddenly notice something about the anatomy that's fucked up. And so I have to start all over.
Oh, that is the worst.
It is
I hate it when I do a painting and I notice it, because I can't look at it anymore, because then I fucking hate it and I just notice it all the time.
It's terrible. Oh, wait, we're back at basketball practice again. You gave it your all.
You're
at
not gonna go
basketball.
try and hang out with that girl that fucking hates you?
Your diligence has gone up. Your relationship with your friends is becoming closer. Thank God. Where's that one woman that hates me? I'd like to talk to her again for no reason. Oh, back home? Okay.
I'm not in love with her at all and want her approval.
There's a delivery for you. Fuck yeah. I got a package. Oh my God, I got my Adidas shoes! I obtained a prize sticker. Not sure what that does, but whatever.
You collect prize stickers, or you have, I think you're able to get something.
So I open up the fridge, and it says, you see a single slice of ham sitting on a plate. Something about it disturbs you. You decide,
Eat it
No,
every
no,
time.
they don't give me the option. They say
You decide to leave it alone.
you decide to leave it alone. Like, that's it. This answer's hard. Nanako's absorbed in the quiz show. Nanako, you're so stupid. Gosh. Why do you not
hate
understand
Nanako so
basic
much?
algorithm like I do? Do you even watch Rick and Morty? I'm changing the channel. We're watching Rick and Morty. Webb, didn't you love when that Run by the Jewel music video with Rick and Morty came on? And fucking every artist on Twitter started reposting the animation breakdowns of that stupid music video?
I didn't see any of that, so I feel like I was sequestered away from that, which I am all right with.
Good for
What
you.
exactly happened?
So I really like this one group that Tom recently introduced me to called Run by the Jewel. It's like a hip-hop group, and it's pretty good. I've liked like maybe 4 or 5 of their songs, which when I get to that point, I just say, yeah, I like the group in general. But then some music video hit the internet of Rick and Morty, but with Run by the Jewel, where they're just kind of running around looking kind of, you know, cool, quote unquote.
And then killing things?
They're wearing sunglasses and they run around and they like exchange money or something and then they like shoot people.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, that. Yeah, so then that hit and I was like, all right, that was fine, I guess. I don't really think much about Rick and Morty, and the more the fan base has ruined it for me, the less and less I think about it. Which is not fair. Fine, but I never liked Rick and Morty before the fan base ruined it, so there that is. And then I just start seeing people talking about how like, oh, this is a breakdown of the car scene in the Rick and Morty animation on, you know, because I follow a lot of artists. Then afterwards it's like, here's some concept art that was drawn for the Rick and Morty music video. Oh, here's some more set designs. Here's the entire scene but with only line art. And I'm just like, Jesus Christ. It was like the least interesting video you could have shot. Like, it's just them walking around killing people. Like, that's not interesting.
There's only one slight twist, and it's not even really good.
Yeah, like, who the fuck cares? It's the slight twist is something that always happens in Rick and Morty all the time. Like, who the fuck? It so encapsulates that, like, stereotype of, oh, we're so smart and cool. Fuck Rick and Morty. Fuck you. God.
Hayden,
Yeah?
the warrior against pretentiousness.
Jesus. I think I think I'm very sensitive to, like, arrogancy.
Yeah.
Like, when I see anything that's like a person that's being kind of arrogant, or like some media that's especially pretentious, I turn my nose up a little extra hard. I don't know what that says about me, but
Oh god, like I live in a realm where it's you have to balance the line of like being super interested in things, but also walking the fine line of not becoming super pretentious. Like being in school, like being at the level I'm at, there's so many different people you interact with and so many avenues that are open to you. So like I'm given access to a lot of journals and articles and everything. I've made the joke sometime about some of the weird articles that I can't believe got into journals, and I've posted the titles before sometimes. But like trying to be super interested and knowledgeable about things, and interested in some of the most mundane, like silly things that I try and not bring up around people because it's super boring to them. And avoiding being pretentious. That's one of my biggest fears, is appearing arrogant and pretentious, because I used to be a lot more like that, and a lot more secure in my knowledge and understanding of a lot of things. And over the years, I feel like I've mellowed out from that, and I've gotten much better at trying to more so appreciate the times when I don't know something, and being excited that I don't know something so I can learn about it. I don't know. That's me rambling. So I hope I don't come off as pretentious. That's all to say, Hayden, I hope because of all the things I've done and learned that I don't like make you feel bad or hate me.
I hope that I'm not, you know, so... I hope that my education and master's
I hope that
degree...
because I watched all the seasons of Rick and Morty that you don't, like, think I'm better than you, even though I'm obviously am.
I hope you're not intimidated by my big, smart brain. Hang on, I need to read this. Sensei recommended this book to me because it has details on a bunch of different job licenses. Why would you... going to apply for one? That's right. Yukiko seemed a little embarrassed. She doesn't want you to think she's getting a job or something. That's fucked up. Inside the TV...
Who gets jobs nowadays?
The other me said she didn't want to inherit the inn. I think those were my true feelings. Oh, that's fair. So I've decided to be a little bit more true to myself and find another job. Huh. I refuse to inherit the Amagi Inn. Okay. When I graduate, I'm leaving this town. Whoa! I said it. Oh, damn. Yukiko fucking
Spoiler,
said.
she decides to settle down.
Yeah. Wait, what? I said it. No. She said it out loud. She's gonna do it. And she's so happy with herself. Yukiko has a refreshing smile on her face. Hell yeah.
Spoiler.
So in order to live on my own, I'm thinking of getting a job license. I was thinking something along the lines of an interior decorator. What do you think? One of the answers is, what's that? Interior decorator? Would I imagine that with a character like this? Maybe?
Why aren't you being supportive of your waifu?
I guess that she's not even waifu. Sounds good. I'll be supportive.
Yes.
It's cool, isn't it? Yukiko looks happy. Oh, thank goodness. I got 3 musical notes out of that, alright?
Oh, You pick the right thing, you sociopath.
And I can't Oh, that really is kind of how sociopaths think. They're like, what will
Do you
get
know,
me
like,
the best
that's the
response?
scary thing about visual novels and a lot of these things, is that you're figuring out the best, not the best answer that you would say, but the best answer that the people are expecting, so you can get closer to them.
Yep. By the way, this is my favorite part. They say, your relationship with Yukiko has deepened. Boom! You have now upgraded to rank 2 with Yukiko. The power to kill has increased. Pretty good. It's pretty good. I'm pretty into it. Thank you for keeping me company today. Hell yeah. I was a bit nervous when I told you how I felt. Hell yeah. Now that I did, I feel much better. You bet.
I'll see you later.
You parted with Yukiko as she headed toward the bulletin board and went home. Oh, boy. Sleepiness is coming over me.
Welcome home.
Welcome
I'm
home.
probably gonna have to head out soon.
Oh, you're heading out?
I gotta get up early for work.
Yeah, I'll probably call it too. We've made it to about 3 hours. Nanako looks like she's not doing anything. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna spend the evening with Nanako, and then I'll hit it.
That's the best way to end off the night, with Nanako.
All right. Let's see. What's the fancy description for this one? Oh, what? Oh, it's something specific. Nanako is pacing back and forth restlessly. Oh no.
Oh,
Dad's
it's
late
gonna
again
be
today.
emotional.
Oh, phone call on that old ass home phone. I used to have a phone just like that. Hello, Dojima
I used
residence.
to too.
Dad. Really? What? Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I understand. All right. Dad's coming home now. I need to get dinner ready. Me, a 5-year-old. Nanako is in high spirits as she pulls out the frying pan and fills it with cooking oil. She starts slicing up the mushrooms in order to saute more effectively. We're out of pickled radish. I'm not even wrong. Like, Dad'll be disappointed. Let's go buy some together. I'll go buy some. He'll live. Yeah, get fucked, Dojima. I'm not sure about this one, but I'm going to save, and then I'm going to pick the safe one. Let's go buy some together and not leave you at the house alone.
Thank you.
Thanks, big bro. Oh, shit. Nanako looks really happy. We're going shopping. Hell yeah. Nanako looks happy. You feel Nanako's affection for you and that your relationship with her has grown deeper. So, the power of Satan has increased to rank 3 now. She is the arcana of justice, apparently. Your power to create personas in the Justice Arcana has grown. Let's go, big bro. You went to Junes with Nanako. A while later, at the house, your fucking deadbeat alcoholic father comes home. Constantly angry eyebrows. I'm back. Dad, welcome home. Where did you go at this time of night? Oh, we went to Junes. Didn't I tell you not to go outside this late? Well, he didn't go by herself. But you were coming home, so I... No matter what your reason was, rules are rules. You promised me, remember?
Oh.
Oh, shit. Nanako looks sad. And it's all your fucking fault. I'm nervous about this too, but I'm gonna save.
Protect the Nanako.
It's not Nanako's fault. You don't have enough courage. Bullshit! I don't have enough courage. Fuck Dojima. I have enough courage. Fuck Dojima. All right.
Hear her out.
Hear her out. You don't have enough Ah! This is lame. What the shit?
Oh.
Fine. I'm sorry. Why are you apologizing? Because I can't say anything else? You didn't do anything wrong. I didn't do anything. Oh, shit! No, Nanako! Dad's stupid. Stupid. Oh, no, Nanako. Oh. Nanako, how dare you call your father stupid? Get fucked, Dojima. Where the fuck were you? Out fucking drinking in the red light district? You explained to Dojima why you went with Nanako to Junes. It's not even a big deal. Pickled radish? For me? Is that so? But I still can't allow kids to be walking around this late at night. She wasn't alone. What do you think? I sent her out and just hung out here like, oh, it's fucking whatever.
Apparently your chopped liver.
You don't know how dangerous it's been lately. You shouldn't be wandering around. And I guess he doesn't trust me either.
Look at that. Antero says, you should have been eating more fridge food and doing music class.
Music class? No one told me to do music class. Dojima yelled at you too. You cry and run away too. No, you decide to go back to your room.
Aww. That's an awful way to end the stream. I was hoping for, like, happy.
Yeah. Here, let's keep going then. Because I'm hearing some upbeat music going on. Oh, it's that guy, Daisuke. Hey, you going to practice? Koi looks kind of down, so, take care of him. Yeah, I wouldn't. I'm too busy touching my ass. Maybe you should show up to basketball practice after school.
Maybe you should clean those balls.
What? Oh my gosh.
Those basketballs.
Oh my gosh. Now please turn to page 150 in your textbooks and take a look at the map of ancient Egypt. As I discussed last time, citizens coexisted with rivers. What? But Egypt was a special place. In order to predict when the Nile would flood, they created a calendar. Egypt introduced math to measure the land. Wisdom was born so people could live together with nature. Ah, there's so much romance in ancient history. Some fools find romance in war, but what culture can truly be born from conflict? My older brother was like that. A dense samurai with no respect for the ancient civilizations. Are you in character, or is your brother really a samurai? He's always wearing a rugged Japanese kabuto. How disgraceful. My Nemi's headdress is so much more elegant. Do you just have a weird family where you all wear themed hoods and outfits? You? Yes, I'm making fun of you. Fucking fight me. You didn't think I'd catch you spacing out, Mr. Hanamura? Tell me, what kind of writing system did the Egyptians use back then? You piece of shit. Hieroglyphics, right? A writing system. You want to know what kind it was? Oh, bullshit to this. Let me look this up. Persona 4 quiz. And
I don't understand history.
I don't care about history.
Wow, Hayden, you remember that people say, if you don't remember history, you're doomed to repeat it?
Yeah, but I'll learn the answers here. Hatred and jealousy. Piss river. Oh, that's good. What? This is not. This tells me nothing. Sacred carvings. I guess it was sacred carvings. I thought it was hieroglyphics.
Well, hieroglyphics are sacred carvings.
Okay. So you have been doing your reading. I'm impressed, Mr. Hanamura. You're right. Egyptians use sacred carvings, also known as hieroglyphics. Okay.
Oh!
Thank you, haha, F you. I guess I should open a book for this class sometime. Or just rely on you. Yosuke appreciates that. And you gain some expression. Maybe this time you'll stand up to Dojima and not be a little pussy. So wait, does music class up your understanding or something? Is it too late to sign up?
I think it might do expression.
Oh, yeah. That would make sense.
You're expressing yourself with music.
Oh my gosh, I'm such an artist. Okay.
Oh.
I think I will call it there. Teacher, Dreadix is cheating. No, you'll never catch me. All right. I'm going to call it there, everyone. Thank you for coming to the stream. It feels like I'm
Thanks
cutting
for
it
having
short.
me on, Hayden.
Thank you, Webb, for being on as well. You're always a delight.
Aww.
All right. See you, everybody. Appreciate you. Love ya. Goodbye.